Okay, now it's deciding to work. I forget that when this stupid little machine decides to do things, sometimes it decides to just mess with my OBS stuff. Hail to thee. How are all of you? I hope you are living. I hope you are filled with many, many joyous wonders and ambitions and have eaten, drinking your drinks, kept yourselves warm. Yeah, warm and cozy because it's fucking snowing here again. And I fucking hate it. I hate it. But there's nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. You, me, I am here, and you are there. You are there, and I am here, and we are simply an excellent little... I don't know what word I was looking for, but it's lost to me. Whatever that word was, it is lost to me. I read a thing on the internet about how people were complaining to the very creator of the Amazing Digital Circus for saying that something about one of the characters being the main protagonist. You can read at times, yes. At times, yes. Other times, not so much. But this time around, I did. I could read. And it goes to show you that a lot of people on the internet are a little too schizophrenic for their own good in regards to the shows they like. Not even schizophrenic, just a little brain dead. A little brain dead. How are you going to argue with the creator of a show about certain characters getting the spotlight and then getting mad that those characters that do have the spotlight are morally dubious creatures when when that is what the people have that very same group of people have asked for those kinds of characters. I don't understand their wants and needs, but well, I suppose that is how it is with those kinds of fans, isn't it? I have a bruise on my heel. I don't know where I got it from. It's just kind of there. Something happened. I got no clue. I don't even have a clue when it happened. I just looked at my foot and I was like, huh, that wasn't there before. Last time I looked at my foot. Hey, look on the bright side. What's the bright side exactly? At least that means you still have a foot. That's true. I suppose the foot is there. I do have one. I thought about playing some Overwatch, but then I thought about it again and I was like, I don't know if my computer can run that while I'm streaming. But we do have to get through actually scheduling things for this week. I'm not sure what I wish to do for this week. I will not lie. Ew, more like PU, I don't know. I'm bored. Knuckles, I've got nothing today. I've got nothing. There are no plans. It was either that or watch some video or something. Video? Talking? You pee yourself? We can watch some vids? Yeah, but I don't have anything to watch. I haven't prepared anything to watch. Let me get through the schedule first, because that always takes 10 minutes to get through that. And I may put up a little vote in the Discord today as to what new game to start, because we did finish Vampire the Masquerade. So there isn't any more of that, and that is saddening. No more vampire game. Wah. You got a vid? Then mayhaps we shall be entertained. What about Bubsy? Not this again. Not you and the damn Bubsy. I remember you mentioned something about this Bubsy like ages ago. Are you having a Bubsy phase again? Or has the Bubsy face always been here and we just never unraveled it? Give the cat a chance? Why? It's just a mascot to a game franchise. What is there to give a chance towards, compatriot? You must explain in great detail why I must do such a thing. Okay, let's see. Morrowind tomorrow. I do have to finish Beyond the Citadel, so we'll do that Tuesday, maybe. Asianlania. I don't know if I want to do that on a Thursday. I will do that on a Wednesday. I think it was 2 L's, right? Let me actually double check. Yeah, Majolania with 2 L's. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think I'll keep Majolania as like a once a week thing. Once a week, I'll just, hop on that thing and just do a little conquest. Do a little invasion. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, what? Sorry, I've been yawning like a lot. I woke up around the usual time I wake up in the weekends, but like extra tired, and I don't know why. It's been actually rather annoying to deal with the tiredness. I drank some tea. I didn't drink some coffee because I kind of don't feel like drinking coffee today. I don't know when to put the one after Monday, which Morrowind stream. Because I have one for Monday planned out. Should I put it on Thursday or Friday? Because if I start a new game, I want to do that on Saturday, because I'll be, uninterrupted. Guess I'll do that Friday then. Then what do I do on Thursday, though? I don't know, let me see what I got in my little noggin here. Steam. Open up Steam. Steam was acting up like a couple of days ago. I don't know why. It was acting aloof. It would not decide to exist. And it had scared me for a moment. And I'm glad it is working again. I feel like I'm breathing like very deeply right now. I don't know why. I need to like chill out. I need to be normal. I need to act a little more sentient than I usually do. Also, you finally got that one Daedric Prince, the big one. What do you mean you got the Daedric Prince? Yeah, you gotta be a little bit more straightforward with that one. Oh, drawing, okay. Oh, you got to that one Daedric Prince. Okay, I misread. I skipped like one word, and the meaning of that entire sentence shifted. I was like, what do you mean you got that one prince? Just yoinked him? Like, you know, what the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot about the bundle pack about this game. It's a lot. It's a lot of bundle pack. Bro plays Morrowind and just cannot read. I am an inept creature at times. You know, it's like Percy Jackson, you know? The more related to the divine you are, the more you just can't fucking read. It's like, that's just how it works. It's not my fault, okay? I try very hard to open my eyes and look at the words and read the words. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought we got stuck there for a second. I was gonna tweak out if my internet just decided to die. You know what game I really wanted to play that kind of died with, like, no reason? Like, it just kind of died quietly? Alien the Fireteam Elite. I want to play that. I want to play that so bad. It looks so cool. You get to fucking shoot aliens and shit. I also might at some point decide to buy the old Alien vs. Predator game. The one with the 3 different campaigns. Because that one, I got good memories on that one. Is it vid time? Why? Why do you want it to be vid time, you little impatient fool? Is my jabbering not to your liking? I say that is quite understandable. I'm going to send 3 hounds to take your balls. Not 1, not 2, 3. 3 whole hounds of a boisterous size. You will be afraid, and that is okay. They are meant to instill fear. And much more, honestly, that cannot be described with simple English words. Oh, Dune Crawl. I forgot about that little game. Cute little game. I kind of have to find somebody to play this with, though, because it's a co-op, I think. It's a little co-op game. Or at least, you might be able to play it single player, but I think it's probably a bit more fun in co-op. Motherfucker, do you know what boisterous means? Doesn't matter. You came in just in time. Yep, you came in and just to hear me threatening Knuckles. You know, Knuckles thinks I don't know what boisterous means. And I don't know whether to feel insulted or whether to understand. Because on one hand, I get it. I get Knuckles seeing me as the man I am. You know, the fool that I am quite so. Because I am a fool. And not as smart as some may think. But at the same time, I want to throw him. You got recommended a video of mine from a year ago? Oh gods. That was when I didn't stream live to YouTube and would just upload the VODs. Which one was it? You said boisterous size. How can boisterous be a size? I don't know. You figure it out. You know, there are many definitions to a word, and something being unyielding, strong, powerful is definitely within the confines of a size, a powerful size, a strong size. So boisterous in size does make some amount of sense. It does not just mean loud. It can mean many things. Words work in funny ways. A date with death, which you appreciate the algorithm. Oh yeah, that's when I first played it the first time around. Yeah, that was before the DLC. Or maybe the DLC was out, but I didn't buy it at the time. I don't think it was. I'm still kind of miffed about the fact that I missed the, they sold a sweater, the developer of that game. It was a limited time thing, and it was like 50 something, 60 bucks, and I didn't have 60 bucks to spare at the time. And that makes me kind of sad a little bit, just a little. I liked that sweater. I wanted it for posterity's sake. You finally learn how to pronounce my name in that video. Yeah. Yolotl. I say Yolotl, but Yolotl is technically not the correct pronunciation. It's just the easier one. It is the anglicized version, I suppose, of my little name. Yolotl. But you may call me whatever is easiest, you know? YOLO, Yali, Yolotl, whatever. Whatever, I do not mind. Steve. Well, Steve isn't anything close to what my name is, so... You know what? That's fine. You may call me Steve, and I will call you... a fool. A scoundrel, a mongrel even. One must ponder... Oh, I almost forgot. I have to check if that little thing that I was looking at is on sale. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to find it. Maybe on Amazon? I don't remember the product, actually. There we go. Okay, it is on my Amazon thing. When is this sale still going by? Ends in 5 days? Okay, I mean, I got 5 days to think about that. I've been thinking about buying like a... What do you call it? One of those little tablet things for drawing. That's like $41. It's not a one with the screen. It's just one where you like look at your screen while you draw on the thing, but the thing isn't the screen itself. Now it's like 41 bucks is pretty cheap for one of those. At least for like a decent quality one. It sounds like Axolotl in that version, which you like. Very good, yeah, buy it. You don't even know what it is. Purchase it. He's trying to make me follow through with bad financial decisions. Acquire it through monetary means. Which other ways would one acquire it? Ay, ay, ay. Unmonetary means, you know? Like, I don't think that would be possible. I was trying to also see if there were people who were selling them on, like, eBay or whatnot, because it seems like a pretty, you know... Because I'm always out here trying to cut some corners. Anyways, it sounds like Axolotl in that version, which you like. Well, I'll have you know that the two words do come from the same language, which is why it sounds, you know, similar. You've been drawing with your mouse and you hate it, but you honestly, a $40 tablet to draw sounds like a steal. Yeah, my thing is, though, that impulses are a thing, and I it would not be the first time I buy something and then decide not to use it. So I'm like, okay, on one hand, if I do spend money on it, it does give me more of an incentive to use it. But what if I just get so mad at myself for not being good that I that I decide not to use it anymore? I'm like a little insolent child at times. And that is what one must understand. I probably will, just to have it. I'd rather probably have it than not. I would have to do a couple of things to make it work though, and I think I can use, because I think you have to attach it to your PC via like USB-C, and I do have the USB-C that I use for my controller that lets me, sit in my chair, because the one it comes with that I've seen in like videos is certainly not long enough, because I'm like a solid 3 feet away from the actual PC in my chair, so like the one it comes with is probably not gonna fit in the length, because it's the cord's gonna be too small, so I'm gonna have to use the one I have that's like an extension. That's part of the progress in withdrawing, maybe. Spite must fuel your progress. You and Cassador have a similar mind. Tough. Maybe I shall. That way, that way I could theoretically do little drawing streams, and you guys can see me being horrible, and a year later, you guys will see me being less horrible, in theory at least, depending on how willing I am to continue it. I do wonder, actually, now that I talked about eBay, I want to see if anybody's selling a little guitar. Like an acoustic one, because I know I'd probably have a lot better time learning something if it's an instrument, because at least that you get like almost, not immediate per se, but like you can measure your progress a lot better with a instrument than you can your brain, if that makes sense. Then we can see your art streams. Yeah, you're gonna see me draw like a triangle 700 times until it comes out perfectly. Let me see. Okay, if there is one thing I dislike about eBay, is that sometimes brands just decide to sell their things right on eBay, and it's like, listen, I'm looking for somebody that is selling their shit for a lesser price, not a whole priced instrument. By the way, how are you doing, Cassador? It's been a while. Not that long of a while. I think last time you talked, my phone didn't show your message, and I got sad because I didn't notice you spoke, and I was like, no. I've betrayed them all. I really do need another method of reading chat. This is not working out as pleasantly as I thought it would. I can kind of, like, when doing just like a just chatting, just pull up my little thing that I'm using to have the both chats show up on one little thing, on the screen, right? Because it's a separate app. I can kind of pull that up while I'm talking and just look at it there. But if I'm playing a game, I just have to pull up YouTube on one phone and then Twitch on the other. And sometimes YouTube on the phone will just decide not to function like it's supposed to and show me things. And I'm just like, damn. I still haven't decided what I want to do on Thursday. Morrowind Monday, Citadel Tuesday. That would be the last one. Then I'm gonna have 2 days that are basically opened up. Thursday. I was looking through Steam earlier. What do I have in my library? I mean, maybe I can start something on Thursday and... His Soul Reaver remake? I haven't bought Soul Reaver yet. I'm waiting around. Usually I buy like a bunch of games during like big sales, so maybe the summer sale, when that comes around, I may decide to purchase it. What games do I have that I haven't played yet? Return to Ash is one of them. Old school RuneScape I still have there in my library. Never touched it. When did I get this one? Okay, there's like 2 games that I don't remember getting. For Mother Matron, I think that's like a horror one. And then there is Teleforum. I don't remember getting these 2 games. Skyrim. Spooky. So I got like 2 horror games that I've not played yet. Let's see what else. Dead Space 2 I haven't played yet. The Coffin of Andy and Lele I haven't played yet. And that's it. That's like 5 games. I got 5 games. Oh yeah, right. Warhammer Bolt Gun. Completely forgot I also had that one. Might start playing that one on Thursday. And then I'll do a little vote for whatever other game we want to start on Saturday over on the Discord. Okay. Plans have been planned. Bolt Gub. Bolt Gun, not Bolt Gub. You sent me the You did? Knuckles has been very much wanting me to watch a video. He's like, please watch video time. Alright, let me erase the old schedule from my thing. Download the new one, because I gotta go and then post that over on both YouTube and Discord. I don't know why my brain just pauses like that. When I remember, I'm like, ah yes, YouTube and Discord. What's tomorrow? The 23rd. So from the 23rd until the 1st. My neighbors are not having a good time. Poor fellow. Go to your channel. Posts. You know, I've been seeing a lot of, ever since we watched that one video of the guy who made the pickled Pepsi whatever thing, a lot more of his videos has been, like, getting recommended to me on YouTube. He just keeps showing up, and he keeps getting a lot of views. And I'm like, damn, this guy's popping off, like... Schedule for February 23rd until, what's the next month? February, March, okay. March 1st. There we go, posted. Why am I femlotl? Me when I type. That is not supposed to have happened, gentlemen. I apologize. Announcements. Post that. Upload the file. Did you see the video of a mayor who took over a town of 20,000 in Mississippi and became defense lord for 4 years? I don't feel like that's real. What do you mean a mayor took over a town of 2,000 people? I mean, not 2,000, 20,000. I feel like that would be something that I would know about, honestly. Okay, let me open up YouTube so we can head over there and watch something. I'm gonna first look at what I get recommended, see if I find anything interesting there, and then if nothing of interest is there for me, then I'll watch whatever the hell this individual known as Knuckles to Shuckles has sent to me. Hot chips versus hot Pepsi. Come on. You gonna learn today, boy? Why do you say it like that? You say it like it's a genuine threat. What the hell did I do, huh? I forget that YouTube will just sometimes show you games. Why does it do this? Why does it advertise random little app games? Wait a minute. Hot Pepsi? That's just Sprite. Is it though? Okay, McDonald's Sprite? McDonald's Sprite is different, okay? You know, unpopular opinion. I like to leave my Sprite out in the open or in the fridge a day before I drink it because I like it without the bubbles. I like it without the bubbles because it tastes more like juice than it does. It tastes better like that. It just tastes like juice, and I like that. Are you 5 years old? No. I just like my drinks weird in small ways, and that is the way that I enjoy my Pepsi. I mean, my Sprite. Now you guys are making me mix up the names. Why am I being shown a Vice video from 13 years ago about a bunny race? What is this? Hold on, I have to show you guys. Let me scooch myself over here. Volume, ooh, I kind of forgot which one it was that, you know what, I think it's a desktop, so I'll leave that as it is. Window, I think it'll capture this one, right? There we go. Built different, exactly, see? Look at this shit, cute bunny jumping competition. 13 years ago, when Vice was different. Let's When Vice was a different animal back in the day, you know? How long was 13 years ago? That was, what, it's 2026 right now, so 16, 15, 14, that's what, 2013? Am I counting correct, or maybe I'm miscounting? It could be, but I think that was 2013, 13 years ago. Damn. I don't remember all that much from 2013, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any specific memories sprouting in my mind. Feels like a blink, but at the same time, not a blink of the eye, you know? Philosophy of witchcraft. Also, that video you sent me, Knuckles, is also recommended to me. You graduated high school then? Jesus. Lords and ladies. What an era. What an era. Fantastic. Listen, now, at the very least, I'll put it on another tab. And that'll be one of the ones we want. Why is it 56 minutes, too? It's 56 minutes. That's a whole hour. What am I supposed to... What commentary am I supposed to give to a 56-minute video? You were told World War II, the world would end in 2012 and were denied. I remember that. I remember being in bed and being like, please, 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 just let it end. Let it happen. Let's make it quick. I got so scared. Oh, wait. Why does the dog look funny in that video? Unexplained seal moments. Do I want the seal moments? I kind of do want the seal moments, I'm not gonna lie. That does look appealing. It's from a month ago. Hopefully they don't say or play anything scandalous. Look at that fella. Yeah! Yeah! Why does his arms look so small?
Bye. Yeah.
God really said, yeah, let me make some fuck-ass creatures for no reason. Let me just make some fuck-ass animal that makes no sense to exist. BRB, you're gonna eat something? Alright.
Wow.
You love clappy seals. Well, this one's just being a weirdo. Oh my god, look at the size of this guy's eyes. Holy moly. Jesus. This brother's got... You think he's got 20/20 vision? I think this brother can see the future, past, and present, honestly. Holy moly.
Фотографирую, покажи рот, что он пустой. Прекрати. Покажи сейчас.
Okay, they just replayed the same video. And then he has pogs. What a pleasant lad. You know what's weird? These guys are cousins of sea lions, and sea lions are terrifying to look at. Seals really took off the last couple of months. Oh yeah, 100%. Seals, wonderful. Sea lions, on the other hand, actual, like, nightmare fuel. Oh, he got tired. Aww. Adorable. You were gonna mention sea lions? Look at... Why is he growling, bro? What's his problem? He was not pleased with whatever was happening. I think it's technically illegal to, like, pet him and stuff, right? If you stop reading your mind, I can't help it, okay? Isn't it like illegal to like pet them if you're diving or whatever? You can't interact with them. You just gotta let them get close to you and sniff you or whatever, but you can't touch them. What do you think it means when they do that? Like, I have to understand what the purpose of this is. Oh, brainless. Not a single brain cell in that little mind. Like, half the time they look either very, very susceptible to, to just propaganda, and then the other half the time it's just them being tired. What is that face? What is that face? Oh. Why can they do that? I feel like that, like, little inwards, you know, head thing has to hurt to some extent. It's gotta be at least a little uncomfortable. There's no way it can just do that and not be uncomfortable. Ooh, ferocious. Ferocious. What are you so fucking mad for? To be honest, you think these seals represent you spiritually? I think that one was Mongolian. Not the guy, the sea. That's the fucking, this guy. I like how I say that and it goes immediately to the guy. What a smile.
Oh, he's so cute. Why is man chilling like that so close?
No. Oh, dude, I've seen this one so often. It just lets the water just take it away, take it away, just slowly, nonchalant. Just, it is not bothered by a single thing. That one's got a long nose.
When you come to the Altamont Fair, it's just one of many different things.
Can you guys stop calling me cute? I'm not cute. I'm mean and scary, and I'll kick your butt.
That's this one again. I didn't even know they could growl, but I guess that makes sense. Like, most animals can do that to some extent, so it's still funny to see what I think is probably still, like, not a fully adult, you know, seal. It's just trying to growl with a whole fish in its mouth. And then he's just there. And now that is a creature. Why does he look so sad? Oh, that one's snoozing. That one's a little baby, I think. I honestly don't know all that much about seals. They're not on my radar often. What a silly face. What an absolute creature. Beloved by all, I imagine. And then there's capybaras that just don't do anything like half the time. The other half, they're either eating or shitting. And that's about it. Why is this one being held up like that? I kind of forget how small they tend to actually come out. Ishikawa. I think I've seen a video actually on that bakery before. It's a pretty cute bakery. Pretty neat. Oh yeah, the freaking giving snakes their legs back. I keep seeing this resurface every couple of years. It just resurfaces like a haunting memory. I will ignore this, whatever that's supposed to be. Tiny rabbit, minuscule little thing. Not the fucking rat have a slap fight. They both got plentiful food. How can they be so greedy as to push one another away? That's like every time one of them wants to take a bite, just pushes the other one. Rude, rude motherfuckers. I do like how they're. Oh no, they're getting into it now. What was I gonna say? I do like the way their hands. They basically just got tiny hands. Like, look at them things, tiny little hands. I do find it a little freaky the way that rats, when they're happy, I think it's when they're happy, their like eyes bulge out a little. And it's slightly uncomfortable to witness that. Because it just feels unnatural to watch. But apparently that's like an okay thing for them to like have as a thing that happens. It's just like, if I had a rat and I just saw his eyes like bulging every now and again, I'd be freaked out. Owl. What the fuck kind of video is this? All 300... I didn't mean to click on it. My bad. All 391 Animal Crossing villagers are ranked by edibility. I mean, I guess that's an idea. That's certainly a video topic, if there have ever been any. That was from 5 years ago, so I think there's more now, because this one is more recent, and it's 413 Animal Crossing villagers. Not the idea of ranking them by how much you can... which ones are best to eat. Heinous. Heinous, you're back? Welcome back, Knuckles. How was your meal? What did you eat? I kind of want to get myself something to drink before we watch that long-ass video you sent. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Ow. My bones. Like four chickpea cakes. I didn't even know you can make cakes out of chickpeas. At first, I thought you just typed 4 chickpeas. I was gonna be like, damn, that is nothing. I ate 4 chickpeas. I would have been berating you, for lack of a better word. But, chickpea cake. It's like those rice cakes, but made out of chickpeas. Oh, okay. Chickpeas. Was it at least seasoned or something? Or was it just straight up chickpea and that's it? You put cheese on it? Gotcha. That's a lot of fiber. You got some protein in that. That's nice. That's nice. 4 of them. I kind of want one now. This sounds kind of good. Let me give this a like. 50 minutes. 50 minutes.
Did you know that you are completely blind? Let me explain.
Damn. Already accused of something that's actually kind of true.
Day-to-day life, you do not know what your health bar is at. You don't have a reticle to tell you what you're about to grab or interact with. You don't even know what things are in your inventory right now. This results in a common real-life bug whereby you lose your keys. We do not know why our creator made us this way. All we know is that he did. Dementia patients forgetting where they are? Imagine if they had an overhead compass and a quest log. Not good with people? Bro, you don't even have a dialogue wheel to let you know that the red option is a charisma check that you're going to fail. You just...
That's so true. You know how much easier life would be if I could just know what options would be bad?
Hit that anyway and hope for the best.
Hello, Carol.
And experiencing the Fallout 4 No UI challenge, I realized that I am, in fact, a blind man with Alzheimer's. When it comes to Fallout 4, this imposes some serious challenges, including, but not limited to, an inability to check my health bar challenge, a how irradiated am I challenge, I cannot
Lord.
reliably buy or sell from vendors challenge, what words are going to come out of my mouth challenge, what plane of earthly torment am I currently on challenge, and so on and so forth. And
You know, to be fair, the second one, not knowing how irradiated you are, I feel like that's pretty realistic, you know? If you walked into some post-apocalyptic ass place that got nuked 100-something years ago, you too probably wouldn't know how irradiated you're about to get. So I feel like that's fair.
for our first challenge, we have the character creation mini-boss.
Have I played Fallout 4?
You see,
I
I
have.
can kind of
On
get-
my own time, I have. Way, like, years ago. It was okay. It was okay. I think, honestly, best part about it was just the fact you could just like the combat, I guess. And even then, that wasn't necessarily good. I did kind of like the whole messing around with the weapons thing. That was cool. But I also didn't feel like you could do a lot with that, weirdly enough. I wish certain weapons gave you more leeway, more room to mess around with them. Although I guess you could do like a okay amount of stuff with those weapons. And then there would just be certain weapons that would just like make my brain melt, like the hunting rifle being a left-handed rifle was weird. That always bothered me. I don't know why they made that decision. Would you go back to it modding like Skyrim, like in Skyrim? Maybe. It would depend. I don't think I'd want to play the original like campaign. If maybe I'd do something like have you guys heard of the mod? I think it's like Frost or something. It's the equivalent of like a New Vegas mod. It basically makes it like hardcore. It's like hardcore survival, get the hell out of here type of mod. And that's literally the whole objective. Like figure out a way, I think at least for the one in Fallout New Vegas, which I kind of forgot the name of, it was the whole mod was just hardcore survival and your whole objective is get out of the Mojave. And I think it's probably the same for the Fallout 4 equivalent of the mod, which I think, if I remember correctly, was called Frost, which is also a super hard, like, survival hardcore thing. And it probably has the same objective of just get the hell out of here alive somehow. So I think that would be fun. But other than that, I don't know about playing the main quest line like normal with a couple of mods on. Maybe. I guess it would depend on how much you guys want it.
That's where my mouse cursor is at, by swinging it wildly around the screen and left-clicking like a madman until I create something moderately unique.
Why does he look so...
Such a great smile.
Oh god. He looks so
An
sad.
avatar, a canvas for which we can display our immense masculinity upon. Our representative in this cruel and unforgiving world in which our eyes are closed. We may as well have our monitor turned off, oh my god. I press B to change my body. What is going on? What I do know from memory is that
Chunky.
the character creator kind of looks like this, and I just have to frantically guess what
face
is happening by
extra
using a
stretch.
UI overlay inside my brain, and superimpose that onto the screen using a mystical and powerful technique experts call an imagination. But
Oh
I'm
my
in
God.
my 30s and cannot sustain this for very long. I'm sitting here pressing R to complete character creation and nothing is happening because I stupidly misremembered Skyrim's character creation screen instead of this one. And now
Good lord, what did he do in Skyrim? What is this creature?
my dumbass has to sit here and experience the piercing gaze of this grotesque homunculus until I can remember that to advance in Fallout 4, the button is in fact enter. The rest of the intro is fine. It's just fine.
His wife is
Up
scaring
until
me.
the first major boss fight of this run, the Vault-Tec rep.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Why
No, I
is
can't
it
wait
all
for the world
fucked
to
up?
end.
That's the spirit.
Oh,
What is this? The screen is
Oh,
just blue.
right. The fucking that's the isn't that the specials thing where you get to pick what your little thing is? A mod. There's a mod that makes them all just horrible like that. Why? The goon mafioso henchman. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is in a sense a goon, just not in the traditional sense.
Blurry. Oh, it's the special menu. I'm supposed to select my stats and name my
How's he
character.
gonna
I
know?
use the power of imagination to put something like this on the screen. The UI of my mind's eye. Oh boy, look at the accuracy, the precision. I hope that the various combination of button presses on my keyboard does anything to give me a favorable outcome. After all, I'm not sure if the screen looks like this or like this. So in some ways, I am actually completely screwed. I hazard a guess for what name.
That's actually so true. Like, if you don't remember, it starts at straight up 0. I think it starts at 5, right? And you get a couple of points to mess around with, and then you have to, like, decide if you want to, like, subtract from some and then add those. No? So it all starts at 5? I mean, at 0? Oh, it starts at 1. Okay. So, yeah, I would have been absolutely destroyed by this already. Because I just didn't remember how many points they gave you. I thought that you would just start at 5, and they gave you like maybe a handful of points, and then you would have to decide which points you would want to subtract or add. Oh God.
I put in, I tried to go with a Roman officer-inspired name, you know, for posterior's sake. At this time, in my mind, his name is Legate Bingulus, but in reality, we might never know. I do not get to experience the warm embrace of a UI ever again. I speak with the tradwife. I cast a spell on the small child the Legate has stolen. I sprint away, leaving the woman with our stolen child. Down into the vault. They give me a blue wrap for the beef and into the cryo chamber where the run truly begins. Oh, I've been teleported. Oh, my eyes. Do it, Kellogg. Get it done. Get it done. Yeah. It doesn't matter. She's
Kellogg,
just pretending anyway.
Kellogg really did not give a flying fuck, bro. Like, you can kind of see for a little bit, like, the person that's with him, like, what the hell? Just, like, after she fucking dies or whatever. She's like, that person's like, oh, damn. And Kellogg's just like, yep, get the fuck out. Let's get this done. I'm tired.
She's just pretending anyway. You see? See, she's blinking. She's fine.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God!
Chill out, dude. She's just resting. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't need a UI to know that these needles go straight into my bum. And a gun in the reception? America.
Like how there's just one random Vault-Tec guy just at the desk too. There's just one man down there. That's it. That face, the face of a true. I don't even know what to call this thing.
Who needs iron sights? Oh, I might need iron sights.
Unironically, what
see
it's
this
actually
piece.
like to shoot a pistol for the first time. Like, you just fucking miss everything. The Legate. The face of a Legate. How do you look at your inventory? I assume he cannot.
This shit still works. Oh. I don't think it works. And that brings us to the next boss of this run, leaving the vault.
How's he gonna ever get to use anything? Like, anything at all that he wants? He's just gonna have to, like, spam everything and hope
What?
that he gets the right stuff.
Has my game crashed this early? No, it hasn't. If I press buttons, it looks so something happens. I don't know what's happening, but it's happening.
Oh, good
Little did I
lord.
know at the time, this is, in fact, the screen that asks if you're happy with your stats and the name and look of your character.
Oh.
Slamming keys on the keyboard eventually closes this, and the elevator starts to take us to the surface.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
I forgot how
Freedom.
many, like, times the
The
game
game
will
thought it
just
could hold me
pause
here
to, like, give
forever,
you
a
something
treasure
to, like,
inside the
continue
vault,
your
but-
character customization or confirm. Too many times, honestly.
The green flash genuinely terrified me. What is happening? I don't like this. And with touching first light, this is where the first session stops because the game crashes. However, upon loading the game, secrets are revealed to us.
E.
E. Or is it pronounced E-E-E. Or like lowercase, like E. Please comment.
That was very strong.
It's pronounced E, best guest. You fool! And so begins our
Why are
journey
you
this
calling us a
time to
fool
Nuka
for?
World. Though it is amusing to see the Eldritch Shawn mishmashed together by the game engine from my own creations in every playthrough, I figured this time some uncertainty, some unfamiliarity would make for a more interesting backdrop. You see, I don't know any of the locations by heart, nor the dialogue or the objectives, making everything that follows this moment an unpredictable mess.
Honestly, now that I think about it, traveling without the UI, you're gonna get lost a lot. I feel like in this game specifically, like you just go in one direction. You have to remember where north is, you have to start looking at things as landmarks. Actually using your brain for once. And I'm pretty sure most of the map is like so bland that you're just gonna be like, huh? Well, I know it's the thing I'm looking for is somewhere in this direction. I just don't know where exactly.
Entertainment purposes. You understand. I know that Nuka World is on the west of the map, but so that's that way.
These fucking rad
And
roaches.
leaving the vault seems to have unequipped my gun, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to navigate my Pip-Boy because when I look at the Pip-Boy, it's just it's just completely blank. So I've got a little like piece of paper in front of me, and I know that if I press down, I go from stats to inventory. And
Okay, I was gonna mention that, like, I thought there was a way for you to be able to tell based off of the actual model on where your Pip-Boy is actually looking at, and that's the thing, the little like nub at the, what do you call it? Why is my brain like just lagging? The little thing on the turning thing.
And if I press, wait, no, I should just be on weapons now. So if I just press E, I think I've equipped my gun. No idea if I've actually done it. And so I have, in fact, not equipped my gun. That should be apparel. Left. Am I on the radio?
What are you doing
How
on
did I
the
do this?
radio?
I just want to equip my gun. How do I turn off the radio? Okay, so I've just realized that it tells me at the top there where I'm at. So if I just press E there, I think I've got my gun out.
Nope. Okay.
God
He's gonna
damn
be
it.
here
I
a
think
while, isn't he?
left is weapons. I might be cooked. Oh my god, did I do it? I got
Freedom.
a shotgun, man. I don't know where my
Silence.
pistol went, but I've got something, so I'm not complaining. And so I travel south along the western side of the map. Playing without a UI really opens your eyes as to how little information you take in, how efficient the human brain is filtering out any and all information it deems irrelevant. I'm sure it's not only me, because I'm going around seeing things that I recognize and I know without remembering what the locations are called or what is really around it. Hello, what's happening here then?
There.
Are you friendly?
Clearly
Not
not.
not friendly.
Or me.
Who said that?
Uh-oh.
I didn't think removing my UI was also removing my sanity. I don't know what I'm picking up, fellas, but I'm sure it's good. So I travel all the way south along the west border of the map until I find a
Oh,
behemoth
God.
fighting a bunch of deathclaws.
Why are they both coming at
What is
him?
going on? Is that John Nuka World? Are we at Nuka World now?
John Nuka
I am
World.
confused and lost. I know what you're thinking. Best guest, you can do better than this, but I must assure you, I am doing your worst. Probably. Yeah, no, is that the glowing sea down there? That's the glowing sea. Okay, so I've gone too far. Is it really?
Oh, fucking. I forgot they did have
Scared the
scorpions in this
shit out of
game.
me. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh!
I honestly don't remember
What
the
is
scorpions too much.
Low health warning screen. I got it.
He's going
and that
to
leads
die.
me eventually to the entrance to Nuka World,
Oh, never mind.
40-ish minutes later. And getting into Nuka World past the Gunner Guards and their bucket of bolts scary, sexy Assaultron is the next boss of this run.
God damn. Right
Is
in
this
the
low health
face.
warning again?
I completely forgot about the,
percentages? There's no
in
vat-
general, disregard for their own safety these fucking NPCs have when they wield anything that slightly resembles an explosive. They'll just use it right in front of you and in front of themselves and with their buddies in the room. The combat AI is not the smartest.
Is that... excellent shooting.
God damn. Ferocious warrior, this one.
What is that? Is that tar? What is it? It's horrible.
What? What is this man doing? No weapon in hand. Oh, never mind. He did that one. Oh,
God damn it.
classic Bethesda yank. Is this the Dark Souls of,
Dude, I just got one of these.
of Fallout 4 challenges? What? Okay, not even the scope is gonna work.
Yeah. No reticle. Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
The fucking left-handed hunting rifle. Oh, it's the Warbot
Actually, that's a
people
good idea. I get it to blow the
sexualize
car up while it's standing next.
people. You mean the people that created them? Look at that thing. Have you ever looked at one? They gave him curves on that thing. Why does a robot need curves?
Next to it. Thus, killing itself, I am a genius. Yes, yes. No! Ah, no! No! Get away from me!
God damn.
Oh my god!
This man cannot get a
died
break.
many more times. Because I'm not certain if I can enter the train station to Nuka World without all of the bandits and the Assaultron unit following me
Not the
inside, and I don't
green
want to
thing
find out
again.
what it feels like to be autosave locked inside with all the enemies immediately spawning around me to kill me. At this point, it's about perseverance. I take out the Assaultron with a pipe pistol like I'm Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan, and I stealth past the majority of the remaining gunners.
The fucking pipe pistol for the win. Oh my god.
After all, it's like Rocky Balboa once said. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit without shitting yourself.
I did like the look of their the assault rifle they had in that game. It was pretty cool looking actually. I don't think I actually don't know if there was any before. But didn't they introduce like a couple of new weapons? His character is thick. He is as thick as gravy. Because I'm trying to remember if, like, in the other Fallouts, Vegas and 3, if they had any, like, other military, like, previous U.S. military arms. Did they? Because I remember some from the DLC, but those weren't the American ones. There was the one from the Fallout 3 DLC, the Battle of Anchorage related one, where it was, like, the AK, basically. Like the Chinese AK. But I don't remember if there was like an actual like US rifle. There probably, if there was, you're probably right. There probably was one. Okay, I thought somebody was knocking on my door.
I hear you. And I haven't shit myself yet. In the station, there's this guy who, honestly, I do not want to engage with. I want to be done with this place as quickly as possible.
They're gonna die.
So it turns out I might have needed that guy alive. I can't
Execution,
remember.
okay.
Because the train won't go to Nuka World unless I interact with this computer. And I can't see what's on the screen. I'm just going to go down the list of options and press E. So I'm going to slam E a bunch of times now. Did that work? Now I'm going to hit down. Press that up. E a bunch of times. Oh!
Yes. If you're missing it,
Eat my ass. Hell yeah, dude. Shortly after arriving in the Nuka World station, the bandits controlling the area put you through a bunch of games they apparently can see. Rooms with turrets, irradiated rooms which are quite spooky, but not all that bad. Ah, it's locked!
Oh no.
The worst part of this area is my general confusedness that is fairly apparent at all times. I think R is rat away? Was it rat away or rat X? Is that going to attack me?
Is
Did
there a
something
difference
explode?
at this point?
Yo, I kind of look like an orangutan. There's this room later on that is being pumped full of flammable toxic gas with a swarm of rad
Oh,
roaches that come after
Lord.
you. And even then, the worst part is dealing with the terminal between bouts of trying to make sure you don't die of suffocation. Let's see if that worked. It didn't. In one of the final rooms, we find ourselves encountering real-life bandits.
All this just to be allowed
Goodness.
into Nuka World is
Goodness.
it's quite the trial.
Goodness. Solid outing. 10 out of 10. I begin to strategize and decide that it is a waste of time and just sprint through relatively unscathed. So really not that bad all around. But of course, the final challenge of the gauntlet is a straight up one-on-one battle against the bandit leader, Coulter.
All right, Gage. Let him through. Something.
Oh, yeah, nah, yeah. Gage, let him through, mate. Yeah.
Why is it that
I
Australian
forgot how
representations
ganky and weird the Raider power armor looked in this game. It's like, I get it. Like, they're raiders. They're just literally strapping whatever on the power armor. And I guess realistically, quote unquote, how often are they going to come across anything that'll be as much of a problem for them as to force them to have to use power armor in the first place, even if it is just armored with cans of beans. It's just still weird that some of them got their hands on the stuff and just slapped whatever on it.
always exclusively rat characters.
You make it through this alive, I'll explain everything.
I'm gonna choose left for sarcastic.
Oh, yeah? And what's in it for you?
This ain't just about what's in it for me.
Oh, yeah? And what's in it for you?
Both of us.
Oh, yeah? And what's...
This ain't.
Oh, yeah? And what's...
This.
Oh, yeah? And what's...
Please stop.
Oh, yeah?
Please.
And what's...
Things here are not easy. You see, I know this guy is going to be tough, but I don't really have an organized inventory, and I have no idea how much ammo I have and for what weapons, nor if I even have a lot of weapons in the first place. So I open up my inventory, cycle to, I think, the weapons tab, and slam the R button to drop everything I have so that I can get a better
Nah,
look.
you can just
I then
DM
pick
it
up
to me if
weapons,
you
and
want.
when you pick up a
Tough.
weapon, open
Just
your
DM
inventory
it
to
to
the
me.
weapons tab and press E, it appears to default to the weapon you just picked up. So I would press Q followed by a number for the weapons I liked to assign them to the favorites menu shortcut, allowing me to just press that number to switch between weapons and not have to deal with the Pip-Boy menu
Ew.
again for some time. Unfortunately,
Why is
this is a bit
why is the thing that thing shoots like weird? Why is it just coom?
harder to
coom
do with
gun?
grenades and mines because you can't physically see your character holding them to check if they're equipped. And the only way to be sure you've got one equipped is to press and hold the throw button, then presumably let go of the button and deploy said grenade or mine. Okay, this should be a mine.
Oh, that's not a mine.
It is a nightmare. Fortunately, I picked up a dozen or so mines going through the gauntlet, so I know what my strategy is going to be for Coulter. For any duplicate weapons I'd have lying around, I'd give them the old eye test to see which ones are best. This one looks jut. You know? See what I mean? Like the handle is all... It's like wood grain, whereas this is like that good modern stuff. Therefore, better. It's not even a hard sell, just pick the good one.
He was wrong. Standard grip and comfort grip, improved recoil and accuracy. I understand the logic he was using. It just so happened to be incorrect. The premise was wrong. Very unfortunate.
For the fight against the only Australian in all of Boston ever, his power armor is electrified by the grid above his head, meaning we cannot glaze his forehead with our nuts without being shocked. Also, he is invulnerable in this state. So the best strategy here is going to be the tried and true danger zone spot on the floor and lure him to it. The only problem is when I fire the water gun at him, his behavior changes and he flees in a massive panic. Having experienced the personal hygiene of some Australians in my time, this sounds pretty on brand. So my goal now is to have him flee strategically across the map to where I have placed mines by sprinting to the other
After
side before
Starfield,
spraying him with the
Bethesda has
deadly
no
cleanliness.
clue how guns work. I don't think they ever did. Let's be honest. They just looked at what is nice and cool and were like, yeah, you know, if it looks nice, it must work better. Or, you know, you can just have a... How old... Don't they have the 1911 in Starfield? Like, and the other old guns? They still have like a, you know, today, by today's standard, what would be considered kind of an older style, but maybe still modern shotgun, like a pump action, and by that point in the game's timeline would be several hundreds of years old. Like, they're just not using their brains sometimes when they make decisions like that. Oh, he walked into... Finally. Probably took him forever to get him to walk in there.
Gone,
We've got ourselves a vacancy in the overboss department. This place is a powder keg just waiting to blow sky high. I think you have what it...
Your mouth phasing through particle physics reality is really starting to freak me out, man.
Fine, but it better pay well.
Now, the thing about video games, in particular the modern open world games, is you are often given part of your quest instructions verbally, and the rest of them is given to you via a compass or map, neither of which I have access to. Fortunately, I know that Gage is at Coulter's old apartment or something. Weird how he has a key. I bet they were pushing it, and by it, let's just say, not too many pencils. And he tells me to speak to the three
What is that man
faction
talking
leaders.
about?
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
And what are you? His grandma? Who will I be facing?
Just some super mutants.
Sign me up.
That's what I like to hear.
I feel like you should never trust the words of a narrator. Just a couple super mutants. Oh, you sure? Smiling friends physics. Don't even get me started.
So you notice how she didn't give me any details. I got no idea what those super mutants are, how many there are, nothing.
We're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple, a testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Soda?
We're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
The soda? It's like, yeah, I mean, you know, that's an option, you know. It would not be the wildest thing. We already have people worshipping radiation and nuclear bombs. It would not be too much of a step further to have people that just worship the soda. The magical elixir that is Nuka-Cola.
Actually, I'm really more in this for the soda.
The pack have managed to make themselves more irritating than usual. We've turned up the name of one of their fixers. Apply this shock collar to her. If you can do it without being detected, wonderful.
All I've got to go on is that she's hanging out with the pack, or whatever they're called, the furry people. I don't have a name, I don't have a description, I don't have nothing. Oh boy, I sure hope speaking to the pack leader's gonna be good.
Boss. Not a man. And things were good in the beginning.
I don't like hearing the dogs tearing something apart in the
I can barely hear him
back.
over the wildlife documentary happening in the background.
Yo would unfizz his Nuka-Cola just to make it juicy. Yes, okay, I don't. Only with Sprite, okay? Maybe with Nuka-Cola, but I feel like Nuka-Cola would just be Coca-Cola. So it probably wouldn't taste very good. Coca-Cola without the fizz does not taste all that good. Alright, Sprite without the fizz tastes pretty damn good. You just have to trust me on that.
In this world that's truly equal, boss, everything has its place on the top and one on the bottom.
Ah, is he talking about a top and a bottom?
Of course, that's what gets his freaking attention.
Around here, keeping the zoo in order.
Could you repeat that?
Must have forgot. We're packed for life. Need you to be the rules of the pack. You got it. Yeah, I thought you might like that.
You thought I might like what? I couldn't hear a word of what he was saying. I think he gave me a job. You want to be the top or bottom somewhere or something. So I've thought about it, and I'm not going to do the quest. And my reason for that is I don't have a UI.
What in the world kind of share is that?
Thank you very much for listening. I quickly abandoned
the fuck did I just watch? I was so jarred by the constant sounds of those two animals battling that I thought it was like actually delusional for half a second when I saw the ghoul share moving. I didn't even take notice. I thought it was like a prop share, you know, like a fake, like dead guy, like maybe a dead guy built or strapped into a share form, you know. That's one thing. Doing that to a whole ghoul is just different. Someone who just found out the original recipe to a T of what? Of the original Coca-Cola? Damn. Sheesh. Is it even something you're allowed to concoct anymore in the modern day? You don't have a ghoul share? I cannot say I do, quite frankly.
thought of doing quests for these factions in favor of just taking Nuka World for the raider gangs, as tempting as being the top or the bottom or whatever is. And the way we take Nuka World is by clearing each of the parks and raising a flag corresponding with one of the factions we've just met, to let them know that we have taken the territory for them.
In the ghoul share. Would you like to be hearing the like raspy breaths of something that's probably trying to bite your neck off as you goon? I don't think so, pal. I don't think so.
Considering I will not be able to see the list of gangs when choosing to raise a flag, and selecting them unevenly can result in a rebellion. I return to Gage and recruit him as a companion. Perform a thorough inventory check. And off I go to the first park, Kitty Kingdom. A place so vile, so spiritually rancid that no mortal preparation is going to be enough. We're going to need a miracle to get through it. With hope in my heart, I throw Gage out of reality to go and find one for me.
What? Goddamn. He's gone. He's just gone. He hit him with that WWE-ass move and just made him go. The Fallout fan base is has a thing for death claws. I mean, that's different, okay? So no doubt the cool share would get their rockers off. Listen, the death claw is different, okay? Ah, yes, the classic Bethesda yank move to shook slam.
He wades through the light-flooded fields of Nirvana searching for the grand creator, a divine being, our very cosmic architect. He drifts for a lifetime, or was it 10 lifetimes?
Not esoteric and
moves through a plane
dangerous
above
at all.
existence where time is woven in folds, warm to the touch, like linen bed sheets, bathed in sunlight. Seasons pass that never existed. He searches the ever-golden fields for our miracle, but what he finds is companionship among the clouds. He sires 3 children of pure light, beings radiant and incomprehensible to us. They teach his immovable stone-like soul how to love, and he teaches them how to dream.
What is this man trying to... What is this man on when he writes this stuff?
He then blips back into existence where his hair mirrors a Brazilian wax and he's dressed like a forklift. You guys ever notice how he sounds like an orc when he takes damage?
Why does he sound like that, actually?
If
he was in the Golden Field. Or, hey, it's the Golden Fields. For a split second, yes.
ever a place was an ass, it's this place. We are constantly sprayed with radioactive water while being rushed by ghouls, and there rarely aren't any safe spots without radiation save for inside buildings. So while my first plan, which is to shoot everything and methodically trek my way through in stages... Good shot. Good shot. Hey, I hit one. I quickly resort to sprinting through to see how far I can get before I die of radiation. Aren't there rocket turrets around here somewhere?
Oh no.
Oh, there it is.
Rocket turrets.
Oh, what was that? Run. Run.
I forgot about the
Chunky
rocket
sugar
turrets. I
plum.
forgot how many different kinds of turrets you actually get to have.
Good day, gentlemen.
Are you feeling lost? Pathetic.
Stop it. This man's mocking me while I'm punching his people. Eventually in the theater, in the center of Kitty Kingdom, we have the #1 name on that list that was released recently, the Oswald boss fight. It's bum rush him. Oh my god!
This guy's just a ghoul. He's just a
worry,
ghoul with a
Gage,
top
I'll help
hat. That's literally... He's just a dude with a top hat and a uniform. He's kind of drippy though. He's got that shit on. Oh, there goes your boy getting
I'm
dropped.
Sorry, Gage. I can't see Gage. Ah! I can't aim for shit. You see, this guy uses a melee weapon and we have guns, so you'd think this would be a straightforward fight. But bro has an infinite supply of Molotovs and runs away whenever you get some distance on him. And he is mad durable and sustains multiple gunshots to the head with some kind of sniper rifle I have. I check, but I'm blind and there's no braille on the rifle itself. At one point, he runs away so good that I straight up cannot find him. I run around for 10 minutes or so looking and assume I just beat him and I didn't see the pop-up that said that I had because, you know, I just can't see anything on the screen. But then confirming I hadn't because the theater doors were still locked and I can't leave. That's when I remember that you have to take an elevator up to fight him on the roof later on. And I noticed the Geiger counter ticking over.
Uh-oh.
Oswald.
Uh-oh.
Oswald, are you hiding from me? As if a glowing ghoul were standing nearby. Now, I am gonna look out of curiosity.
He's just standing there.
It's like Todd always says, it just doesn't work. I have no choice but to reload and do the fight again.
God damn. Got him. Oh, okay. Every other clip of this fucking companion just gonna be him getting choke slammed to the damn ground.
I see you know your judo well. I outsmart the ghoul by creating space between us using a crate on a pushcart. Ha Outsmarted. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Gage is having a rough time of it right now. Did he bite a ghoul's ear?
What's up, boss?
No, the ghoul bit his ear. More like...
Okay, boss.
Yeah, buddy. But that's not the last we'll see of him, because to get to the second fight with Oswald, we need to do some things in other locations, and I can't quite remember what those things were.
Oh.
What I do remember is I've got to go to like a fun house, and there were some tunnels. So I find the tunnels. I find
The
a computer
tunnels,
because
huh?
it was drawn to my attention while Gage is playing PUBG on it.
PUBG no mouse is kind of wild.
Just... I got this. Whoops.
Another 20 minutes to spend.
I don't think this computer does anything. I find a glowing green pool.
I just thought about something. If he has to hack any of them, he's like never gonna be able to get through anything. Hopefully there's not many to hack in the first place, but if he does have to hack one or two, yikes.
On this computer instead. This one looks important, so I just press
Counter-Strike no mouse.
I don't know what I did, but I did something. Is my screen going blurry because I'm dying? Yes, it is. That was my last rad X, or rad away. I think, okay, I turned off the spray. So the computer down there turned off the spray. It's happening, it's all working. Sometimes I know so much that my knowledge loops back around to not knowing anything, and people foolishly mistake my stupidity for weakness.
Is freaking, he's got, it's like horseshoe theory, but for his intelligence. It just loops back around.
Oh no! You shut off my defenses! Oh, wait. I'll just turn these back on.
What? He can just do that? I'm
That's
just gonna turn it
bullshit.
off again. Whoa.
Well.
Bye. Interesting. Well, this is awkward. Anyway.
Well, you know, he did say he was gonna turn him back on, so it makes sense that he's in there. Oh.
And don't let me catch you in my radiation computer chamber ever again.
You keep turning our radiation sprayers off, and I'll keep turning them back on.
He got
I run all the way back.
fucking backhanded right in the ass. Disrespectful ass ghoul. The smartest people and the dumbest people often agree with each other. True. That's the bell curve, though. Which I guess is a kind of horseshoe. It's just upside down. So, true. You speak facts.
Back to Nuka Town because I'm certain that I'm going to die of radiation and I want a fresh start. I exhaust the dialogue with this doctor and watch on as she cures me without the screen fading out. She just sort of threateningly holds the needle up to my face. And I sprint back to Kitty Kingdom and enter the funhouse. The funhouse. This is unironically the most fun I've had in the entire park. And also, unfortunately, the shortest amount of time is spent here. Gage, are you okay? Ah, there's a ghoul. Gage.
When isn't there a ghoul?
Gage, I need you, Gage. Get in there, boy. Shoot, Gage.
Oh. At least he's safe, you know?
Good shot. Good shot. Excellent shooting. Let's go find Gage. Gage.
They
With
just
the
keep
objectives
falling.
done, I think. I rushed
Gage
back to
is
the theater.
down there. Did you see him? Poor Gage is just down there. He didn't see him. Oh no, let me
Gage.
see. He's down there. I saw him fire his gun off a little bit. Hold on.
With the objectives done,
He's right there. How is he gonna get him out of there? He's just fucking stuck.
I think, I rushed back to the theater. Oh, come
Oh,
on,
that's
dude.
a wild technique to pull.
Really? I noticed the elevator is traversable, and now for the final boss of this area. Speech checks? Look, not gonna happen. So plan A. I get the jump on him by running past him to an unreachable spot while he is still in dialogue with me.
Unreachable, my ass.
Very unsporting. I don't have an infinite amount of time on this video, so I'll let you know that I die about 9 more times off camera. Plan B. Exploit whatever chems I've picked up so far and hope that I can outdamage him before he outdamages me.
Like how he turned invisible too. Oh, he sent him to the Shadow Realm.
Oswald is sent to the patch notes. Fallout 4 has been updated again, it says. He glimpses the source code with his own eyes. There are notes scattered throughout by higher beings called the developers. Notes like, fix this later. Skyrim the pregnancy test remastered coming soon. He feels his body convulse as all of the information in the universe is blasted through his brain and out through his ass in an instant. He sees God, his body a conduit for infinite energy.
This is how you should approach life in general. How to place
okay?
Fallout.
I missed.
Why is he laying on the ground like that?
He's in the middle of my...
Honestly, that's how, that's how I'd be falling asleep after I get a little too the baby bot. Yeah. Whatever happened to that random robot? Like, every now and again you hear about a robot. Like, they come out, some company's like, we've made a new fucking state-of-the-art robotics thing. And then it just fades into obscurity by the end of the month.
Green, what am I doing wrong? I encounter the age-old bug of Oswald just laying on the floor after his defeat, and he cannot be damaged more to continue. And I don't mean because I cannot hit him, oh no. I checked, okay? I went over to him, I punched him a bunch of times. Anyway, I die of radiation and I'm forced to reload.
Nope.
I don't know what's happening, man. I try again. I try again.
The feral scream just to end up dying. He's a casual crash out, you know? Replaced by the latest version, most likely. Yeah, maybe.
I try again. Why? I try again.
You'd crash out too if you had no UI.
Yeah, get him. Oh.
Oh.
What? What is happening? Oh. Get him.
Get him. Oh shit. Oh.
Oh. I try again.
If you get once again,
but it's bugged. I close the
yep.
game for the day to try again tomorrow with a fresh mind, a fresh body. The following day, I click left for sarcastic, and this happens.
If there is a cure, the only way she'll find it?
Maybe you're right. If Rachel is still out there,
wait, what?
I'll find her, and we'll search for this cure together. I'll gather what remains of my friends, and we'll leave this place in your care. Farewell.
Nope. I like how that guy is just unironically a magician too. He's just capable of that. He can just do that, and that's it. There's no explanation.
I can't believe this. I had so much trouble with this. Now I get a choice. If I press down twice, so there's 3 choices. I guess it's for the 3 factions. I'm gonna go with the first one. That is a dirty rag. Next up is the Galactic Zone. The objective here is to restore power by collecting star cores for the mainframe, 20 to be exact, and then assign a gang to the zone. The thing about this one is it's a little bit like Easter as a kid. The star cores are chocolate eggs scattered around a fair bit of ground, and you always find that one sitting out melting several days later because everyone forgot about it. And because you, the human being, you the viewer, have no UI and you have no quest markers for your eggs. Except the star cores don't show up on your UI even when it is disabled anyway. That means that Todd expects me to just apply myself and forage for things, like I'm some kind of prehistoric hunter-gatherer, like a Neanderthal. Don't spray Nuka-Cola on me or my son ever again.
Are we human? Theoretically. In this game, theoretically you're human. You're as human as you wish to be.
a fucking coward hides.
Ooh, I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap, Gage. Sadly, I run out of ammo really early on, and it becomes a massive Pokemon battle between my good friend Gage and the various automatons in the zone. How do I finish this place? I have to turn on a bunch of shit, right?
What kind of music is this? Yeah, this is kind of some very jolly music. You know, I kind of fuck with it. Why is this fucking robot's face just looks like a fridge? Is it just me, or is it kind of like a mini fridge like in its like construction? After the government confirms aliens for the 8th time.
And the mountaintops are peace, with fun and games and rides for all the moms and pops and kids.
There it is.
Don't think I can pick this.
I can't pick it.
It's just a helmet
You know
there.
that worked?
Kind of wish you could put that helmet on. You probably can. I don't know, actually.
Gage, please. Yeah, get him, Gage.
Get him, Gage.
Try again. That was good. Yeah, just blind fire. Look directly at the floor when you're shooting, man. No, do what you're doing before. That was good.
He's getting them, I imagine. I mean,
he's a
look at him go. Oh, laid on his ass again.
Get up, Gage, you can do it.
It's a Nuka cooler? Oh. You know, that makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. It's like they're in the Nuka-Cola place. Of course, they're gonna have their robots be coolers for Nuka-Cola.
Come on down to Nuka World.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my legs.
Is that thing firing like semi-nuclear plasma?
Happening?
What the hell? It's like spurting out little like it's like explosive coke. Like that shit's wild. Why'd he kick him in the nuts?
Get him, Gage. Come on, Gage, let's go.
Oh.
Gage. Oh no.
Gage is tired, man.
Now's not the time to be on the floor there, okay?
Take him out. I don't see anything.
What do you mean you don't see anything?
The Gabe abuse in this I meant Gage. Gage abuse in this video is
Gage, I'm in so much pain.
very. It's just everywhere.
Class combat robot.
Oh, why do these bad things always happen to me?
Deserved. Vengeance for Gage.
Oh, yeah. Number 9. Was that 9 or 10?
Moving to attack the colony.
12? Oh, yeah. Now, I know it looks like it's going well because my presentation is as such, but what I didn't know earlier was that when I kicked Gage on the tracks, he tried to go to another dimension by sinking into the floor again. Only he just sunk into purgatory forever jail beneath the tracks, which left me in the precarious position of having to clear the remainder of the galactic zone on my own while I wandered around lost for like 30 minutes.
Good heavens, this man cannot. It's like most of his problems are just of his own making, which is so thematic, you know? He chose to play this without the UI. He chose to kick Gabe and get him stuck under the damn thing. It's all because of him. He just keeps doing this to himself and he doesn't learn.
That's too much, man. Only for him to just magically appear beside me upon leaving the area. And also, I had only finished about half of the Star Core computer core things with 11
Best guessed is his own worst enemy. That he is.
cores collected out of 20. Which means the next boss of this run is to continue looking for them in dangerous parts of the park. Ah, my eyes. I'll come back for you once I've cured my eyesight with a brisk 1-hour nap.
Another Assaultron, great. No, he's okay. He's gonna get him.
No way.
He got the door.
enforcement authorities.
I did something. Don't know what I did, but I did something. Please don't do it, man. Oh my god. Haha.
Why did he toss him like Fat 4? Bro did nothing. Oh my god, that shit was heinous. Heinous.
Are you ready for incredible action?
No, I'm not.
Are you ready for thrilling battle?
Please, no, please. Oh, she's
Damn.
throwing it back, but backwards, so from the front. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm gonna throw all my guns on the floor and see what I got, because I picked up a whole bunch of shit. I'm exactly the width of the cylinder.
What in the
Because my
world?
body-
I did not know that robot can move its individual wheel legs like that. That is kind of strange.
He's built like a fridge.
I'm gonna piss
Like
on
a
your corpse.
big,
It's like
sexy
a crab.
fridge.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Befuddled and confused. Haha! I will now restore my HP by resting in a soggy, disease-ridden mattress around back outdoors, next to a number of decaying corpses.
Came a long way to see this place.
There it is, baby. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jesus, how many
11,
of these do you have to collect
12,
again?
13,
Like,
14, 15, 16.
The worst. I feel like this is like arguably one of the worst missions in this entire game. It's like the Dwemer automatons. Yeah, that kinda. But the only ones that really move around like that are the spiders. I mean, I guess there's the other ones. There's like the big one. That's a problem. That's just a giant automaton, right? There's, I guess, the one from Morrowind, the one that was in the museum, which is kind of like a medium-sized one, honestly. Do they have the ones that have like the ball as their legs that they just roll around? The worst part is that you don't need to collect all. You don't? So what? He just went around collecting them for no reason?
17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Fine. Second one down. All right. I assume I'm done here. Don't really know.
You think you just need to collect half? Hopefully. He did all the extra work for nothing. The poor Shappa just didn't know. He just didn't know. He was not informed.
Neither does apparently. Next up, Dry Rock Gulch, where there's a bit of a convoluted series of tasks to be undertaken. You're meant to work for the sheriff to earn keys for a safe for the key for the mine to then clear out the mine of bloodworms. Bloodworms? Yeah, well, have you seen my
Nasty looking
bloodworm?
things.
But you can simply pickpocket the keys from the deputies and break into the mine without issue. I do this by repeatedly pickpocketing and quick loading whenever I fail because I've died enough for a lifetime, and I'm tired of imagining my flaccid little health bar being reduced to 0 at the touch of a toaster.
I love the way the automaton just kind of fucking bitch smacks you. Just like, bitch, get back.
Prospector Owen.
Thanks, pal. I'll see you later, Capitan.
Help me
What?
find her.
What the hell are those? Fucking
Gabe.
grasshopper looking.
I don't like those. They suck. I think I got it.
So aggressive,
Come on,
these
man.
things.
What's the percentage chance gonna be like?
Flinger.
I think I got it.
Let's
I
take
think I'm good to go. So with the 3 keys gained and the unexpected
Horrible
but
little
unsurprising
creatures.
enmity.
They look horrible. They look like a mixture. They look like you just added enough like rhinoceros beetle in them to like make them super aggressive. And that's about it.
Of the main sheriff, who now has a taste for my blood specifically and wants to kill me for some reason. I open the safe. I open the mine. I fight the wormies. I survey the mine. Now I know she's around here somewhere. And I fire a missile at the approximate location of where the bloodworm broodmother spawns because I fear her. Yeah, that'll sort it out. I remain confused and inconsolable for several minutes. Well, it's rumbling. Is the room meant to be rumbling like this? There is something I gotta do in this room, and I don't know what. Isn't there meant to be a boss in here? Because when I fired the missile, I thought I'd just spawn it, but nothing happened. Is that why the room's rumbling? Did I break the game?
You and your friends are welcome in Dry Rock Gulch anytime.
Okay. I figure I can check if I cleared the place by finding the flagpole and seeing if I can raise a flag, but I get lost in the park and run in circles for a very long time.
My goodness.
I don't understand why I don't understand while drinking Nuka-Cola. It looks like sludge and it tastes like sludge and it makes my teeth fall out. I'm looking for a flagpole, running in the dark. Is Kitty Kingdom just a park, or does it have like this whole underground trafficking ring with a massive list associated with it? I've been running around. Everything looks the same. It's because it's dark. I'll edit this so it's not so dark, but god damn it is it dark, and my old eyes, these old eyes, I don't have a UI, okay? I don't understand what's happening.
Isn't the original game, like, not that dark? I feel like he could just turn up the damn thing on the game. Why is he complaining? Well, I guess menu. Does the menu even show up? I don't think so, right? Like...
The comments are going to be like, well, maybe you shouldn't have been singing about, like, parks and islands.
Like the turn up the lighting, no? With what UI? Yeah, I guess, right? No UI. No turning up the thing. Listen, if he's managed to deduce how to get other equipment out of his inventory, I'm sure he can figure out how exactly, where the hell the light feature is, okay? The brightness.
And lists and whatnot. And should have been using your singing voice to look around for the flag. And like a part of me understands, you know, like part of your brain RAM, when you're doing other things while doing other things, makes doing one thing less efficient than if you were just simply doing one thing instead of both things. But you see, through a magical ability quantum physicists refer to as multitasking, I am able to search while also singing about Nuka-Cola making me shit a brick of uranium-235. Okay, I'm gonna pick the bottom option, which is thematically on point because damn am I caked up. The next park is Jungle World or something.
I'm scared of
Nothing
the safari.
bad can happen here really, except I have to kill 20 or so of these horrific monstrosities that will probably tear
What
me
are
apart with
those?
ease because our boy E is made out of long thin strands of protein and gelatinous goop.
Oh, those are basically death claws. Little
They
gator
talk
claw
about
things.
evolution's missing link. I am that missing link. But that goop does house overwhelming masculinity,
Jesus,
so our boy
that guy's
Sito
swole
learns
as
that
hell.
he is at the bottom of the food chain. Now, confession time. I remember this place, but only that I have to kill all of the gator claws. I know there's one in a facility somewhere, but I don't actually remember what to do here at all. And right now I'm thinking, Barney Rubble over here, who was literally raised by gorillas and can barely speak a word of our language, is definitely not going to give me enough information to go on, and I'm effectively going to be running around for hours and hours not knowing what to do. But that's where he proves me wrong. That's when he shows me that he is not only concise and can deliver a clear set of instructions, but that my brain might actually be gorilla-pilled, and I am, in fact, a turbo monkey.
New friend, follow Sito. Sito show you thing to help kill monsters.
Sito, original progenitor of Nuka-Cola. One day, eat taco, diarrhea.
Yeah.
Here have no food, here have no water. Sito go outside, Sito kill many.
That's cap.
More monsters come. Never
Why
stop.
Sito capping?
Why is he blaming Cito of lying? The man is soul as hell. You don't think he can kill a couple people?
Wrinkly man say he make monsters. He give Sito shiny thing. He say shiny thing help Sito stop monsters. Now give shiny thing new friend. Help Sito.
I don't know what I got. Was it a holotape or something?
Time to drop everything. It was a holotape somewhere in his
I
inventory.
don't know where it is. Ah, whoops.
Help Cito.
Oh, is this it?
I think the whiskey is totally helping me get into the headspace I needed.
Nah, that's not it.
Go to Big Triangle House. Find cloning facility. Stop monsters.
Actually, unironically, the best set of instructions anyone has given me so far. I know I've got to find a ghoul somewhere, find a key to the cloning facility, and then I can shut it down.
It's so
Easy.
that's
And so-
actually funny that the one that gives you the most information out of everybody on your quest is the fucking guy who's living with gorillas. I didn't even know there was a guy that lives with gorillas. I kind of just feel bad for him, you know? Give this man like a machete, you know? Like he's just out here fighting with a wooden board. Like give this man just a big sword. He's gonna do a lot better, you know? Conan the Barbarian type shit. He will do just fine. The ultimate guide to talking.
Begins the most clinical clearing of a park ever.
Ooh.
Oh, you did so well, Sito. I don't know what happened between, I don't know, the kiddie zone and this one, but something about the Gorilla Man just unlocks a dormant part of my brain.
Defeated.
That hurt.
That guy was straight capping. He was like,
Yeah,
I killed many of them.
He's
no
he's
shot.
struggling a little
He
bit,
sucks.
just a little.
The guy's not even hurt. He's just like whipping
It
his head
kills
back
me
in frustration.
every time.
Monkey.
My
no,
favorite
Sito's
monkey tool,
approaching the
missile.
explosion radius.
Don't have any bobby pins.
Okay, I think I'm looking for a key. Where the key at? My god. Oh, I'm kind of at the end of my tether here. Like, I've gone as far as my mind can take me. As helpful as Sito was, as eloquent and well-spoken as that man is, that young man, that dashing young man, it has not been enough. I seem to be defeated in my search for the key.
Dumbass.
Dr. Man have key. We open cloning facility.
It's actually wild that I'll pick something up and then Sito will affirm that I've picked something up that's related to the quest, which is useful because I can't see what I'm picking up.
Sito might unironically be best boy here. I can't believe it. Tarzan had the right idea.
Use computer. Press E. Okay. Is nothing.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do, man? Oh, come on.
Sito never been here.
With the hard part
He
done,
looks
I
so
managed
sad.
to clear the gator claws from the facility with relative ease by walking through a doorway and confusing them with my dazzling intelligence while I shoot from a safe distance. I probably decide that this is unsporting
Live with
and
ape life
Unga Bunga
good.
Smash Bros Melee, the last one.
Apparently so. Except if you have to deal with giant ass crocodile
boy.
demons.
It was easy. I loot my spoils, get over encumbered, decide to spam R in the drunk tab of my inventory, I think. Roll my face across the keyboard on this terminal next to the vat of piss by methodically pressing E, then down, then E, then down, until I've exhausted all of my options. I'm not sure if I was supposed to, but I spawn a bunch of gator claws that need to be killed. I'm feeling much less sporting now than I did a few minutes earlier. I'm not sure what to do now, so I ask Sito, the god of instructions.
Let's finish killing monsters.
But there's this door in the way.
Find the terminal.
What do you mean? Did I do it?
Terminal only.
Okay, I didn't do it.
The mighty test. The
Terminal
god's
should open
gift to
this.
him is the terminal. I knew it was gonna come around to bite his ass.
Yes! The green scared the shit out of me, man. I hunt the remainder of the monsters. There's this typical 90s comedy flick trope where the best friends all fall out with one another, and that happens between Sito and I. Sito, I'm sorry. But we make friends again. I speak with Sito again and he confirms that we are done with the monsters. But then, not unlike real life, I cannot see what I am about to say with my eyes, so the noises that come out of my mouth have unintended consequences.
Sorry, Sito. I've got other friends moving into the zoo, and you'll just get in the way.
You betray Sito. You
No,
enemy.
no. Oh god damn, not Sito. Maybe he'll move on to better pastures. Okay, he's not moving on to anything except the afterlife. What the fuck? Not my boy, Sito. He didn't deserve this.
Pick up a new
Can we still be friends? I find the flagpole on the top of the triangle building and I select the first option. We're done. Finally, we have
Bro,
the
I'm
bottling
actually
plant.
miffed about Cedo getting fucking exploded like that. That's so sad. Maybe help him out and all that, and you betray him. What a fucking dickhead.
Now, I know I said about Kitty Kingdom that if ever a place was an ass, it's that place. But really what I meant to say is it's this place. This place is so unforgiving that the devs made the water at your feet be condensed health, with a little bit of radiation, I guess, to balance it out. Because the next boss of this run is every single nuclear.
This is more tragic than the Odyssey, Iliad, and any other Greek tragedy. This is the sole reason why Nuka World is the worst DLC ever. This place. Let's see what hellish punishment he shall suffer for his transgressions against Cedo.
I come across. The first Nuka Lurk just 3 taps Gage instantly.
Welcome to the Nuka Cola.
Oh,
And
damn.
after being killed 4 times, the fight against the very first one of this area demands perfect play with 0 mistakes. That was horrible, Gage. I don't like this.
No.
Sometimes I'll throw a block out because the crab decided to sidestep right and I'm reacting to movement. And smelling my fear, it will body me while I'm still in whiff recovery frames.
Damn, this crab got
That
hands.
isn't very good here either. Look, I like being folded like a pair of soiled underwear as much as the next fella, alright? But I'm pretty much out of ammo and my options are running dry.
Basically,
Even when I do get through my inventory
this
to
is just Dark Souls at this point. Dark Souls mini boss.
And for guns with ammo, Nuka Lurks have ridiculous damage reduction except for specific weak points. You don't like that, do you, crab boy? And for all the guns I didn't even know I had ammo for, I run out before I'm even able to make a dent in their numbers. I go through and exhaust all of my options, including grenades. I love Nuka Cola! Please get up, Gage. You're one of my only offensive options.
One of my only offensive options. And he goes.
Not one to rest on his laurels.
Not one to rest on his laurels. Create new and quickly. Not one to rest on his laurels.
Not one to rest on his laurels.
Finally successful. At Nuka Cola.
He's lighting this thing up and it is just not dying. Oh. Speak of the devil, you know?
Eat my ass, punk.
To rest on his laurels. Mr. Brad Burton and his That's it. Success. It quickly.
Where you going? I return to using the sword, but I'm feeling pretty good about that, right? Because it's like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fuck it. This is getting out of hand.
World of refreshment.
Now there's 2
Now
of them.
he's done. He's cooked. Yep.
Oh, a lovely boat ride.
How is he gonna get through this? I assume there's also like a boss at the end of this. That's just gonna be like the Nuka Mirelurker queen thing. Or something similar. Like that's just this already is pain. I don't know how he's gonna finish this.
Twice the caffeine and twice the taste. And just look at that amazing patented blue glow.
I'm gonna drink the river. It's delicious.
Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka Cola.
I have you on the run, it seems.
And
You retreat behind the shell of mortality. Oh, how are you such a skilled swordsman?
The same way he got through the end of Floodline the Masquerade. Through grit. Sure, through grit, 100%. Did not use any cheat codes. Stubbornness, wit, exactly.
I'm meant to be the best in the realm. Why do you hesitate? Do you hesitate for your child? This child?
For those that prefer a timeless, root-based, such as the classic, that prefer a timeless.
Yes! Eventually we move from crabs to robots, and by eventually I mean 45 minutes later. A full 45 minutes of
heavens.
clearing like 100 feet of ground inside this tunnel. The robots are quite a lot easier to deal with, and following a brief period of having my genius tested by the numerous varied computer terminals in this plant, I decide to take a leisurely break outside to deal with the outdoor Nuka Lurks. I say leisurely because I have a few plans on how I'm going to deal with these. So plan number 1, use the Polovsky shelter as a shield and attack the Nuka Lurks through the wall. I've done this before in an older video and this method should still work because the game doesn't get patched ever. That would break the mods. Why would Bethesda do that to us?
Get in! Get in! Oh my god. He's so stupid.
Here we go.
This is the swarm of them. Okay, he's got it this time around. He's in the clear.
Master of my destiny, the captain of my soul. I'm safe in here, my nuclear bomb shelter.
Nope, never mind.
Oh, I'm not safe in here. Oh, that was my whole strategy. That was my entire strategy. I've got nothing. I've got nothing left. Plan number 2. Lure all the Nuka Lurks away from the bottling plant towards Nuka Town and let all of the NPCs deal with them for me. Now you might be thinking, best guess, this puts a lot of people in danger. But what you don't see is I have the moral high ground because all of those NPCs have UIs. And because of this, I feel nothing but burning hatred. The long journey from the bottling plant to Nuka Town seems to come to a halt on this bridge right here, where Todd is deemed the crabs may not cross. But this can be used to my advantage, because I can lure them onto the bridge one by one while the others skitter away and watch on from a distance as I engage them in honorable single combat. The grand crab battles of 2026.
Oh, great. He's gonna spend like a whole 2 hours just fighting one-on-one.
Oh. Oh, male undead. Sound.mp3. Come with me to the Colosseum of Dreams.
There's no way this can be fun for him. Like, okay, it's gotta be to some extent, right? But on the other hand, it's like, oh my lord. It's like, how many hours does he spend just trying to get through this? No, that one just kind of died.
That one didn't even get to the Colosseum. I reign supreme, I reign victorious. Look on me and weep, my mountain of crustacean. But the joy, the triumph, the testosterone,
you know what?
It all fades to sadness.
That would amend some of the issues here. Technically, booze seems fair. Seems like a fair and very masculine choice.
Darkness and estrogen, as my mental state rapidly disintegrates and I become a little sissy baby, confused as to what I should do next. What am I supposed to do? There are no more crabs. Do I have to kill the eggies too? Can't have them spawning little gooey louies, you know? Are there crabs inside? No, I explored every room. Alright, get in the suit.
Move here. Sounds like a plan.
Get in the suit, Gage.
Oh my god. Get in the suit. No, not me. You are not a shade on what Cedo was, alright? You don't even get to be a shadow. Get in the suit. Oh yeah, boy. We're gonna be hunting crabs. Isn't there meant to be a boss that spawns? Yeah, the Myalert Queen, or the Nucalert Queen, I think it's called. Don't we have to kill all the crabs for that to spawn? And there are no crabs anywhere. Where are they? That's when it dawns on me. The Nucalert Queen hasn't spawned in yet. Where is she? Is she the reason I haven't been able to finish this leg of the quest and assign the plant to a gang? Why isn't she spawning? Is she intimidated by my big sweaty vault suit musk? Well, as it turns out, looking around online, I realized this is actually quite a common bug. The top result on one of the more recent threads about it recommends using console commands, and this kind of solution always had me scratching my head because what about all of those console players, Bethesda? Why is this such a common problem, Todd? Could it be that this run is up in smoke mercy to a bug relating to a crab? What if I've already done it? Maybe she died off screen, you know? There's only one way to find out. And I go to the flag and see if I can raise a flag. If I can't, then I'm screwed. Guess I'm screwed. I cannot express adequately enough how thoroughly I've checked the interior and the exterior of this bottling plant to make sure that I've killed every single crab in existence. And how bad it makes me feel that I have to go check again. I'm gonna scrape up and down the river to see if I can't find like a rogue Myalurk that maybe went astray when I was leading them to, you know, Nuka Town.
Just one in the middle of fuck-ass nowhere, okay.
Is that it? No way, dude. You.
Hey, need something from me?
Kill it.
Go check that out. Check it out.
And there he goes.
He's got no helmet on.
He can hold his breath for a while. Oh.
Oh my god, is he stupid. Where'd they go? Are they having an epic battle under the water? No, there he is.
He's just very,
no, he's
very
just leading
shell
it to me,
stroll. What the hell happened down there?
What was that? First try, baby. She's right there, right where she's meant to be, where she's meant to, like, pop out of the ground. But if I look around, there's no other guys anywhere. There's no other guys for me to kill. The last thing I can think of is maybe just leaving, waiting for 7 days and 7 nights, and seeing what happens. I don't know. It's the only other thing I can think of. The trigger for the event is the death of all the smaller nuka lurks in the area, but I killed them so far away that the event that is supposed to trigger probably hadn't even been loaded into memory or something. And because I do not have a UI, I've been unable to make manual saves relying entirely on a single quick save, so I can't even quit out to load in before the grand crab battles of 2026. Look, I'm just gonna do it. I'm going to fail the challenge. I'm going to fail the challenge and turn on the UI in protest. The bugs are pervasive and numerous, and I do not have the years on this mortal coil to continue to troubleshoot this any longer.
Ascend, mighty crab. There she goes. What a beauty. What a beauty. That's the end of that.
I'm quite upset about this. What was I supposed to do anyway? Load an earlier save? I can't even save
Cito
manually.
died
I've
for
been hitting F5
nothing? Absolutely. Absolutely. Cito's death is... will never be justified. There will never be justice for this active crime.
all time. I don't think
Lean.
this river's meant to be purple.
Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
How about you let me decide what we're doing next?
Of course, it's your call.
Just give him a little bit of sass, last minute sass. That was good though, that was a good old fun. Best guest videos are certainly something that make me wonder how he is emotionally, you know, stable as a human. Because I wouldn't be after all that. You called it? He was suffering the whole time? Gage's teeth are awful. Maybe he's partly, you know, of the people from across the pond, so to speak. You never know, you never know. What's the one that you wanted to show me? Did you send me the video? Tough? What the fuck is up with that cat? What in the world? Bug. Let me see. Okay, there we go. That one. Oh, yeah. You just cooked the most fucking awesome design ever. Oh my god, what did you do? What did you do, huh? Well, I might take like a little small bit of a break. It's a 50-minute video, so it's up to you. Another 50-minute video. Check. I'm gonna check. I'll probably get myself a drink or something. I'll maybe take like a 50-minute break here if I do decide to watch it, because I kind of want something. I don't know though. Like on one hand I want coffee, but at the same time it's kind of late for coffee. It's getting to that point where it's like if I take coffee now, I'm definitely not gonna fall asleep. You're perfectly fine with cute seal videos again. Oh, that is a pretty nice design, you know? Wine in one hand, battle axe in the other two, one's holding the cloak. That's a very nice design. You did cook. I'm definitely not hard staring at anything in particular. No siree. My nose feels funny though. Strange. I keep hearing sounds, but I don't know what they're from. Maybe I'm losing my mind, actually. But it's possible. It's either that or it's just me, making contact with my microphone and I'm not noticing that I'm doing that. It's Sato's revenge. Sito. Beloved Sito. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. Let me do that real quick. Go there. Click on that. Click on this. How do I do this again? I guess I can just copy the thing there. Paste. Like I said, there is just some American mayor. I think I heard about this lady some time ago. Okay, it's probably just that I forgot about her. And gorilla content then. When? What possibly could you want to know about gorillas that you already, like, know? You know, like, I don't think there's anything you guys don't know about gorillas. I guess they are pretty goofy at times, you know? That's about it. That's about the only news there is when it comes to gorillas. Gorilla. How crazy is this video? Because this is technically politique. We don't really do a lot of that here. But it could be kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll decide. I'll take like a little 15-minute break, do some stuff, come back and maybe continue watching some random ass stuff. It's styled Internet Archive style. I don't think I've ever watched anything by the Internet Archive, have I? I'm not too sure. Meh. We'll see. Give me a good old 15 minutes though, and I'll be back. Well, I'll probably continue streaming for like a good half hour to an hour longer. Pescado. Alright, I'm back. Sorry that I was gone for longer than I had promised to be gone for. I just decided to get something to eat as well, just real quick, because I didn't want to be hungry. Hope you guys didn't have to, you know, weren't too bored without me. And Yuki, hello. Nice to see you. I got fish stuck in between my teeth. I don't like that. That's gonna be annoying. Were you mourning Cito? Maybe. Maybe. I had to, you know, get my shit together after Cito. You know, his unfortunate timing of death. Do you guys want to see foods being made that are from Animal Crossing New Horizons? There's a video that's just that, making foods from Animal Crossing New Horizons. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cute. Beef does that to you more. Honestly, yeah. I can see that. There's certain kinds of meats you just get between your teeth, and then others just don't. Oh. Let me see this one. Wrong room. There we go. This was made by Michelle Meng. You just ate, so you're good at you're good to watch cooking. Yay! I just like looking at like people making stuff from video games like that. It's, I don't know, it's just nice. It's lovely. Give it a little like. The pie's got a little fish on it. You know, I never played a single one of these games, and I don't think I ever will, because getting a Nintendo console and then buying a Nintendo game at full price is heinous. I mean, I suppose I could get it, like, secondhand, in theory. In theory. But in practice, yeah, it's like the most direct fashion would just be getting it firsthand, and that's... Nintendo's not known for their sales prices, you know? Full price and never discounted, exactly. It's insane. You're here? Hi, here. You ate your melatonin pills, well, I hope you get sleepy and have a nice rest with them. I'm assuming that's why you're taking them in the first place. Ooh, I'm assuming that's fish. I like fish. You ate... How dare I assume? What else am I supposed to do with that information? Like, what other assumption could I have possibly made, okay? You cannot grow anger at me. For I had to make some assumption. It is but human nature. Classic, classic. What's next? I'm gonna assume your gender? I will. Don't force my hand. That's a thick pancake. Oh. I don't know if her... That seems like a big egg. It's like... Did she mention if those eggs are large? That seems like a big egg to me. Lithuania. Not Lithuania. You blind fuck. There's no sound. Oh, my bad. You guys should have said that like a whole minute ago.
into the whites, I'm adding a bit of sugar and whisking that until it reaches stiff peaks.
Machine that turns.
In a separate small bowl, I combined the rest of the ingredients. That'll be the egg yolks with some milk, vanilla paste, cornstarch, and a bit of flour.
Honestly, the bad thing about like this kind of cooking for me is that it smells so good I get tempted to just consume it without cooking. No, actually, thick pancakes require thick yolk into the what? No, woman, please. Relax. Gentlemen, relax. Who else do you think is gonna be making an Animal Crossing cooking video? A whole ass grown man? There's probably one out there, but I haven't seen them. Markiplier? He would. Maybe.
And to combine the two into a batter, I found that the trick is to add half of the yolk mixture into the whites at a time and gently fold that in. You really don't want to mix this a lot. Yeah, basically just as little as possible. To a medium-sized skillet, I added some avocado oil, turned
so
the heat to low.
What do you mean, why is it so political? She's making a damn pancake.
And once it was hot, I piped about half of the batter into 2 small mounds.
I don't know how you keep these from like breaking though, that's the thing.
Give them about 3 to 4 minutes to steam. Then you can pipe the rest of the batter on top of each of them to get nice and tall pancakes.
Oh, okay, okay, the steam is gonna cook it a little bit on the inside, and then it'll be more capable of being flipped. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense, actually. She keeps talking about the whites.
I served this up immediately
up,
once it was done cooking, since these have a tendency to deflate pretty quickly, but I added a bit of butter and maple syrup on top, just like the ones we see in the game, and I enjoyed it with a cup of matcha.
Mark, you is too busy making movies to make food. I don't know about too busy. Man's got time to make a whole movie. He's got time to make food, okay? Pancake. Does it taste like pancake? Yes. Wow, pancake is pancaking.
This next recipe is a very simple one, so much so that according to the game, there's only one ingredient, which is apples for an apple smoothie.
I mean, that was pretty straightforward, I imagine.
Please let me know if it's just me, but I hate
like
having
no
to
syrup.
chop wood.
Listen, syrup has a lot of calories. You can't go crazy on the stuff. That's just known knowledge, okay? You might want to, but you can't. Like 1 tablespoon of the stuff is already like 100 something. You would eat like 5 of those pancakes? That's a lot. Maybe I'm just not somebody that eats a lot, you know? That's also a possibility. A person made you angry today, so you asked if they like moths, which they replied no, they eat clothes, to which you said moths are literally the reason you have those clothes, to which they said silk, which was your whole point. 90% of the world's silk is made by boiling moth cocoons, and they don't take moths out for better quality. Hello? They don't? They just put them in there? You got moth on your clothes made of silk? What kind of sacrifices do we make for the sake of luxury items? I mean, listen, we already borderline human slavery for our technologies. It doesn't surprise me we boil moths in their cocoons for some silk clothes. Are we coiling moths boiling? I guess we are. We're very casual about that.
Because I feel like I'm being unjustly targeted by wasps. Like, it's so frustrating. So if you have any tips, please leave them below.
Evil ass wasps.
I greatly appreciate it. So, in return, I'll cue you into my perfected formula for smoothies.
That's a big ass apple. What the hell? What kind of apple is that?
Okay, so even though the recipe just calls for apples, my secret for the thickest, creamiest smoothies is a bunch of frozen fruit,
Mango, banana, pineapple.
a scoop
I
of
love pineapple.
ice cream.
Let's go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hate to see it happen. Listen, I'd still would have picked up that ice cream, that whole scoop of ice cream, and put that thing right in there. Like, we are not wasting a single scoop of what is probably some comparatively expensive grocery item that is ice cream these days. Some ice creams are not expensive, but like certain brands are just bougie for no reason. You swear that they were looking into alternatives for silk, like spiders? I mean, I'm assuming they just go to boil them. Like, there's only so many ways you can make something and mass produce it ethically, I guess, quote unquote. You can only do something more ethical in comparison to the last thing. It's like slaughtering pigs. It's like there's not really a good way to kill an animal. You're killing it at the end of the day. You just gotta figure out what's the least painful way to do it. Yeah, she probably picked it up and ate it. May have done that on purpose, maybe. Damn, that was a big scoop too. It was Sunshine. It was. How are you doing, by the way? Yeah, what the heck is Talamu ice cream? I don't know, man. That does not sound real. It sounds kind of Canadian, honestly. Mobs make more. Way more. Mobs are just built for it, you know? I'm pretty sure at this point we've bred mobs specifically to make silk at this point. So we would need to breed spiders to make a lot of silk, which would take a long while. You're good, and me, I'm doing well. I ate something like 15 minutes ago, you know, took a little break. Got some water. Gonna be watching this video on like Animal Crossing foods being made. We're just chilling here today. They even bred moths to make more silk, so now Bombeek's Mori, the moths that are used for that, can't get out of their cocoons. That's unfortunate. I hope they got them, at least some of them out.
Tiniest splash of juice, basically just enough
Ninja
to
blender.
get everything blended together.
I always hear that like Ninja like products are like good, but then they just break. They're like good, but they're not.
Tasting this, it was a bit too grainy from the apples for my taste, so I blended it with some more frozen fruit.
She's a
which ended up
banana
giving it
smoothie
this
kind of girl, I can
pretty
tell.
Pink color, which doesn't look like the game, but yeah, this ended up being so refreshing.
Yeah, but moths instinctively make far more. You couldn't possibly get as much as from a spider. They do cut some of them out to get more moths. I mean, yeah, for what other purpose, Yuki? It's like being surprised that we keep cows around to make more cows and make more meat. Otherwise, we'd just kill them all.
Some savory recipes. I really wanted to somehow incorporate diving into this video. It's one of my favorite things to do in the game.
I feel that.
Like, I can just turn off my brain and do it for hours. One of the recipes I've unlocked while diving is the recipe for seaweed soup. In the game, it either looks
gross.
like a Japanese miso
I know people
soup with
stop
seaweed
playing
bits,
Animal
or
Crossing. How else is she gonna get footage? Why do you have an emote for Animal Crossing? Is that the... Actually, I can't tell from my phone. It looks similar enough. It might not be an Animal Crossing related freaking emote, but it looks like one.
in Miyokuk, but I decided to go with the Korean seaweed soup since I really wanted to highlight the seaweed itself. Okay, so
I know people
first
eat seaweed, but like
the
seaweed
dried
soup, I don't know. I feel like
in
that's
some
too
cold water for
weird,
15-ish
too
minutes.
salty. Maybe not. We'll see. Just
To
play
some
web fishing, you
sesame
do?
oil
How about you
over
get me
medium
wet
heat.
fishing?
I
Wet
added
fishing?
garlic
Wet
along with
fishing.
the
Good
dehydrated
heavens.
seaweed, a bit of fish sauce, and
Perfect
sea
Animal
salt.
Crossing alternative for you. Oh yeah, you can used to play that stuff all the time.
Then I dumped in the water and a packet of this dashi powder.
Didn't the
that
developer
is
disappear
going to add
from that
even
game?
more of that umami oceanic
Or just disappeared from
flavor
the
to
internet, I
soup.
should say. I heard something like that happened.
I brought this to a boil and then let the soup simmer
You only have
for
75
about
hours? Well, you
20
maxed it out
minutes.
in 75 hours. So
I thought it would be nice
I feel
to
like you
pair this soup
played it a
with
lot.
another more substantial seafood dish, and immediately this aji fry stood out to me. But unlike diving, I actually hate fishing. I'm not sure if I'm just impatient, but it makes me so anxious.
Not
Anyways,
anxious over
for
virtual
the fish
fishing.
itself,
Yeah,
I
I hate
was
to see it.
lucky enough to find this already butterflied horse mackerel at my local Japanese store.
There's only so much you can play on web fishing till you're in you're in ERP rooms full of for content. So how can you even? How does that even work in web fishing? I can understand like VR chat becoming that degenerate, but and lovely pause I I decided to land on there, you know, with her holding the fish up like that. Once again, what was I saying? Something about ERP? How the fuck do you ERP in web fishing? That doesn't make any sense. You have an 11-centimeter shark with a fucked up jaw. Why are you calling it fucked up? What if he's just like that, you know? That's kind of rude. And at the point you may as well be in VR chat. That's why I said, like, VR chat, I get it. People are gonna be freaks of nature, but you know, that's humanity for you. I guess the answer is just people being people. I honestly do think other things, but I'm probably gonna keep my mouth shut on that. Oh yeah, people make servers called Discord Kittens 18+, cause the jaw spirals into itself and the teeth keep going. Is that the one with like the way my brain wants to describe this shark is like the cinnamon roll like type of mouth, you know, where it's like a saw. Isn't it like a saw? I don't know if that's like a prehistoric fish though. I feel like I'm thinking about a prehistoric one and not a modern one. It is? Okay. I was thinking the right shark then. I am not as stupid as I claim to be sometimes. Only sometimes.
I unfortunately didn't realize that the heads were still attached, so I had the pleasure of removing them. To prepare them for frying, we're breading these in flour, beaten egg, and some panko breadcrumbs.
I mean, pretty basic method. Nothing bad with that. I personally would like season the batter a little bit, you know, and give it some
These cook
some
super
spices.
quickly, so just let them fry up for about a minute on each side until
The teeth
they're
keep going.
super
You're as
crispy.
stupid as you claim you are. Heart. You hate eating fish. Well, I don't. I love eating fish. More fish for me, chief. Okay. I freaking love the stuff.
The last thing is
Except
to
if it's
prep the
tilapia.
sides for the fish.
I don't like tilapia very
which
much.
Are super thinly sliced cabbage,
Cabbage,
a
beloved.
wedge of
I
tomato,
love cabbage.
and a big dollop of Kewpie mayo on the side.
And mayo. Ash
As
would
someone
love this.
who loves seafood, this meal was so good.
You had a friend who had mullet fish this morning, and he ate the whole thing, spine and all. Holy
I
moly!
especially recommend trying the seaweed soup if you've
I mean,
never
listen, I
had
know
it
there's
before.
some fish who wish you do eat, like sardines, right? Sardines, you kind of have to. Just eat them like that. Just eat the whole thing, bones and all. I have. They're not that bad, actually. I've had a couple of different sardine brands, you know, cans, I guess. They're pretty alright. You just hear mayo and think of Ash. I can't help but think of Ash. She just loves mayo too much. You know this. She has unconventional
Now,
mayonnaise
I'm not
use.
gonna lie, I chose this next recipe simply because it looked cute, and to me, it really embodies that Animal Crossing vibe.
The pie.
It's the
Sea
sea bass
bass
pie.
pie.
First, we're putting together a simple pie crust. Into a
Different
mixing
brands.
bowl,
It's
add
fish from the
flour,
ocean.
sugar,
Different guys put it in. Some fish come in oils. Some fish come in olive oil. Some fish come in water. Some fish have sauce. I opened a sardine can. It had tomato sauce in there. It's different, okay? They have different things. You like crab? Crab is pretty nice. It's a bit of a problem to get, into because they're kind of expensive and then you gotta crack them open and all that. Same thing with like lobster, but like, honestly, I don't know what's better. I guess price-wise, it would be crabs. Where is the cheese? We'll see if she has cheese.
and cold butter, which you need to cut into
Crab
cubes
legs are
first.
pretty darn
then
tasty.
I'm rubbing. Is that the right word? Then I'm rubbing the butter into
This
the
offends
dry
you? Where's the
ingredients
cheese? You're not
and
Italian.
pressing them together with my fingertips until a rough dough forms. You can also add
Oh, there
a
goes the
bit of
ice cube.
cold water if the dough needs help coming together.
She has Stardew Valley cookbook.
Then
She does?
transfer this
Oh yeah,
mix
she does. It's right
onto
there.
Your floured
I somehow didn't
surface
spot that.
And quickly bring the dough together with your hands. Divide this dough into 2 balls and wrap them in parchment paper.
Okay, parchment.
Place them into the fridge
I like
for
parchment
at
paper.
least
It's very
1 to
useful.
2 hours. Onto the filling, I'm baking the sea bass in the oven and just seasoning that with some
Damn,
olive
that's
oil,
sea bass?
salt, and pepper.
I don't think I've ever looked at sea bass. I didn't think it was like that pale.
Into a pan over medium
It doesn't
heat,
look like it was going to
saute
fall
some
apart.
onions and garlic in melted butter.
Probably would've.
And let this cook for 3 to 4 minutes before adding in a few spoons of flour.
Okay,
Once that's
flour
cooked down
in
for
there.
a
I never
bit,
heard of that.
start stirring in the milk gradually.
It's probably just like thicken it, maybe?
Season with a bit more of that dashi powder and a pinch of salt and pepper and remove it from the heat.
Okay.
To
There's the
finish
fish.
off the filling, stir in the cooked sea bass from earlier and a few
The
frozen
skin
peas
came
as
completely
well.
off. Just left it in the bowl. Dude, I love fish skin. It's so tasty. I would never leave that alone.
Oh, and I also made some mashed potatoes to go under the
Tough is
fish
making their
filling.
love for milk known.
Now grab a large pie dish and dump in the mashed potatoes, followed by the fish
Hair
mixture and optionally some shredded cheese.
There's the cheese, okay.
Okay, back to the pie dough. Take one of the discs of dough and roll it
Save
out
the skin
to
for a
a
snack,
little
true.
larger than the pie dish you're using.
Yeah, beat that dough.
We're gently draping this over the filling and rolling out the second piece of dough to make our little decorations.
You want to be a snack, Yuki? Well, you can just do that if you wish. You do have the choice, you know? You have sentience, you have the
Here,
capability.
I'm just brushing a little bit of egg wash onto the crust so that the decorations can stick and brown up in the oven.
How? You just have to go out there and act in certain ways, I guess? I'm not
Finally,
really
you
sure.
can fold the excess dough around the edges onto itself to create a sort of crust, and I'm just using my fingers here to even everything out and crimp it into this pattern. You can also just leave it as is or use a fork to make a little design. Yeah. And
I would
once
never
you're happy with
have
it,
the patience
it
for
can
cooking like
finally
this.
go
I'm gonna
into
be
the
honest.
oven.
Put on
This
some
turned
fish skin
out
is
even
wild.
cuter than I
Not
imagined,
anchovies. I don't like those. Those are gross. Get them circle things off. They taste like rubber. Please. No work that way. It could. If you walk, into the forest and spot a bear.
An added bonus was that it tasted super cozy and comforting too.
That does look kind of good though, without the weird thing on it. I don't like it. I don't know if that's like an olive or like an anchovy something, one or the other. Either way, I don't like those very much. You'll feel bad to eat it if you made it look so good. Olives are ick for you. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I wanted to include some sort of dessert. Why did I say it like that? Dessert in this video, and I may or may not have chosen this because I couldn't find carrots to make the carrot cake that I wanted.
No, I love carrot
for
cake.
this video, I spent 2 weeks trying to hunt down either carrots or carrot starters, but
like, listen, the only good use of an olive that I've seen is to just help it flavor things. Like, you put an olive or like a couple in there to help cook some rice and give it some extra like flavor or whatever the hell. But the olives themselves, yucky and gross, you know? You know, people that eat olives straight out of the jar? I knew someone like that. I participated in the learnings of knowledge with one such lady, and she's a buddy, you know, she was a buddy of mine back in those days, but every lunchtime she would pull out a little thing that had some olives, and I'd be like, damn, that's gross, that's nasty. I wasn't gonna say it to her face. I said it only once to her face, actually. I was like, you eat olives just like that? And she looked so offended for like half a second when I when I mentioned it. Yeah. Your family does? I feel bad for you, Sunshine. This, I don't know if there's a way, you know how people can disown their children? Disown your family right now. Disown them, the whole lot. You eat olives in grinders or subs. Even then, for me, I don't, it's too much.
So we're making an apple tart instead. As the base, I made a sweetened tart crust dough with a bit of ground almond, since I think the flavors complement apples really well. So into a mixing bowl, add flour, almond flour, sugar, and softened butter, and give those a quick mix. Then you can add in an egg and mix that again until
I really
it
need whatever that
comes
machine
together,
is,
and
that whisk
transfer that
thing.
onto a floured work surface.
One of those would be pretty nice, rather than manually doing it.
This dough can be a bit on the dry side, so using your hands, bring the dough together until it forms a nice smooth ball of dough. Grab a piece of parchment and let that chill in the fridge for about an hour.
A blendy? It's not a blender.
Onto the custard. To a small saucepan, add the milk and cream and heat that until
This is
it
a
just
weird
starts
blendy
to
device, you know,
simmer.
blends things together.
And
Auto
into
whisk,
a
I don't know
bowl
what it's
with
called.
the eggs and egg yolks, I'm adding sugar, salt, and vanilla paste.
Okay, that was vanilla
Mix
paste.
this
I thought that
until
was
they become-
molasses for one second. I was like, damn, just straight up. Like, just boom, molasses.
This pale yellow color, and then
That was not
carefully
smooth.
add in the warm milk and cream while whisking everything together.
Ignore all the spills. Guys, do not ignore the spills.
Now roll out the dough into a large circle about an inch larger than the tart tin you're using. The one I'm using here is around 9 inches, so I went for
They do,
10
right? I'm not
inches
crazy.
because math. Okay, this next part can be a little tricky, but you can do it. Very carefully transfer the dough into the tart pan. No worries if the dough breaks or cracks a little bit. You can just patch it up with your fingers and any excess dough that you might have.
You presume
We're
you
blind
can
baking
prank
this
someone by
crust,
switching the
which
label for the
means
two?
we're going
That would
to
be
cover it
actually
with some
heinous.
parchment paper or foil and
That
add
is
some
heinous
kind of pie weight
thought
on top
process
of
right
that.
there.
You can use beans or even sugar. But I'm
Beans?
just using some rice because I always have some in my pantry. But yeah, bake this for about 15 minutes and then we're going to remove the weights and bake for another 5-ish minutes or until it starts to brown and get a little bit crispy. Now we can pour in the custard we made earlier directly into the crust and bake that for around 45
That actually looks
minutes
so...
or
I want to
until the
drink that.
custard
I just
is
want to straight up drink it. Would I get a tummy ache if I did?
Finally, moving
Probably.
on to the apple portion of this apple tart.
Stir
Cut
them
the apples
beans.
into very thin slices. And
Probably,
please be
yeah.
careful of your fingers.
I'm built different. I can handle it. I don't know how she can cut him so thinly. I feel like mine would just come out in like weird angles. It's like the top end would be like thin, but then the bottom end would be thick, and then the reverse would happen with the next slice where the top part is thick, but the bottom part is thin. And I just keep messing them up.
Just carefully layer them across the custard. I tried to lay them so that it looks similar to the one in the game, but I couldn't quite figure that out, so I went with this rose or flower sort of shape.
That's cute.
We're baking this one last time, and I'm brushing a bit of jam onto the apple slices just for a little bit of shine, but it's totally optional.
I mean, it's gonna dry, so I don't know if the shine is gonna stick, no? Or, no, you don't? Okay, maybe I'm crazy. I'm stupid, actually. You're not gonna put that back in the oven.
I decided to serve this along with some coffee to balance out all of the sweetness and
Did she just say
complement
custard?
the almost nutty,
Yuki,
warm,
this has been a
autumnal
custard. This is an
flavors,
apple custard.
which I'm so excited for more of in the upcoming months.
Don't tell me you're gonna start berating it, calling it not a custard like you did that one video. Don't you start again.
That's all I have for you today.
Kitty
Thank
cat.
you so much for spending time with me.
I'm in the way, you guys can't see it.
I genuinely had so much fun, so please let me know if you want
Making
to
you
see
hungry?
more
My
Animal
bad.
Crossing
Stop being
recipes,
mean to
and
you.
I'll see you
I
next
know how you
time.
act. I know what you will say. Gato, gato, or gata. I don't know if it's a lady or a sir. Kitty cat. Listen, I'm not being mean, okay? I'm just predicting your, you won't talk, stop being mean, you're sad. No, you can't be sad. You cannot be sad. It is not allowed. I will blend you very much with some strawberries if you keep being sad, okay? You will be blended, and you will be put in the fridge afterwards and left there for like a day. I don't know what kind of threat that is, honestly. It is just one of many, I guess, suppose. Too late? No! What a strange day it is. Let's see what else. Let's meander. A cat in. Why does this cat legs look so skinny? Piggy! I keep seeing this damn video popping up on my recommended list. Just a stupid hamster. I don't want to watch it. I don't want it, YouTube, please. You need to watch it. No! It keeps showing up. It's like a haunting memory. Rat core. Oh, Jesus. Thief. Stupid. Oh, not so stupid. Ooh, get him. Ooh, kill him. Why are rats so cute? They have no business being cute. You will watch. Have you seen the I feel happy, I feel healthy, I'm a human being guy? Have I? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. Flip, hello. How are you? You are a rat. You heinous motherfucker. I'm going to send you into a basement. That one's wore a hat. How do you get a hat on a rat? Rats love to drive, did you know? So apparently so. Look at this man's balls. Why is that the thing you notice, Knuckles, huh?
No,
I like that. I enjoyed that video. If the hamster shows up again, then I'll watch it, okay? Oh my god. It's a kitty. I love when baby cats are like trying to make you so afraid, and it just doesn't work. They don't understand. They're not capable of making me afraid. Kevin, yeah. You saw Kevin. I saw Kevin too. You love ferrets? Ooh, ferrets are lovely. How do you not get a hat on a rat? They move a lot. I don't know if you know this, but they are quite agile. That's the word. They have moves. Watch otter vids? Oh, good lord. We're gonna just be watching baby animals here. That's not a bad time. That's not a bad time at all. What the fuck is this? A mole? Why is he being picked up? I do kind of like mole. Like moles just look, they look smooth. Like it's because they like, I don't know if they have eyes or if their eyes are so small that they just can't use it. But like, it's just smooth face. I think they do technically have them, but they're just like not. Yeah, they can't see. Fluffy cows. Oh my god. Dude, have you seen those, like, I don't know if they're, like, Irish, but they're, like, Highland cows, I think they're called. The little baby ones. Adorable. Hello. Creature from the undergrowth. What shall it do? And then this one's just picked up. They're so small. Holy. I kind of forget that they're actually, like, pretty small things. They're not really big.
Look what I've just found here. It's a little mole. He's trying to dig to my hand. Look at
the bro's trying to get out of there. He's afraid. Oh, that one's different. That's for sure. Is that even a mole? It's probably some kind of mole. Never seen that one before. Hello. You like platypuses? I don't know how to feel about platypuses. They're like an affront to God, but at the same time, maybe God put them on Earth to be silly. It's like, I don't know. They are too many creatures in like one bundle. Why is a random VTuber on my thing? I don't watch VTubers on this channel. Dog catapult. What? Oh, of course it's Michael. Of course, who else? God damn it. They are exactly you. You smurfing on YouTube? Yes. I like to keep my life separate from your eyes, okay? Doggy in the pool. What's this rabbit doing? This is also another video that keeps showing up on my like recommendeds here. The damn duck at McDonald's. It's like it's that one. It's the damn one with the hamster that eats pasta. It's like, there's so many. Vampire biology. You ever seen this guy's channel? This guy, his stuff is like all right if you're into like fake biology lessons, I guess. I think the way he thinks about it is basically like grab a creature and then see what it would take for a form to take place, if that makes sense. I think that's how he kind of goes through it. It's like, well, for this to be the case, it would need to have this and that and whatever the hell. They're kind of cool. You love sea bunnies? Aren't those like poisonous? And now you know why it's messed up. Yeah, I know. I experience it. To be fair, some of these make sense, like random Japanese stuff. Yeah, it's because I sometimes decide to just watch some random video about a place in Japan, so that makes sense. Indeed, berry poison. Poisonous little fellows. The cows! This is a whole thing. I don't think it's specifically the cows. Mini cows. She bought mini cows. I don't know who this person is, but she bought mini cows. Kind of want to see. What the hell is this? I'm a mom against cat boys. What the fuck is that t-shirt?
Good morning and welcome back to It Is Well with Ray.
Where are the cows? I'm going to skip to the cows.
Of Bermuda hay.
I'm just here for the cows.
Prairie girl.
Yeah, but look, she's like a mini June. I mean, June looks like she ate her. June looks like she'd give birth to that.
They're so tiny.
Babies, they're your little guy.
Yeah, chondropositive bulls.
Look at him.
What's up, boys? You know who he reminds me of?
They
Is
got no
Fred.
brains. They got no brains in them
So
heads.
the bull I lost to pneumonia, he was my first bull. And he looked
Retired
like
racehorses are cute.
when I bought him. And of course, he wasn't chondropositive.
It depends. Some retired racehorses are just menaces, you know? Cow, they go squee.
Same colors. Same color. This dun white, is that what that is?
That's Caliente. He's a
Caliente,
Oh
not
my
caliente.
gosh, you are gorgeous.
Yeah.
You make me the same deal on him?
I like that one in the back,
This
too.
guy's going to the Minnesota Zoo.
Oh, wow.
Next week.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like, you don't think about it a lot
Which
these
one
days,
is?
but, like, just the fact
This
that there's still
one
people
and
out there that
two of
just
the other calves.
make more animals and sell them. I think that's just a thing. Like, I don't think about it often anymore. I used to when I was younger, but not anymore.
What's it doing?
They just make more,
What's it doing?
and they just sell them. And that's that. That's the cycle.
They haven't even seen the calf yet, man. They're meeting mom first. Yeah.
That was friendly as they can.
And her name is Autumn.
Autumn, I like that name.
Now, she's not chondropositive,
Not chondropositive.
but she's definitely a mini. I mean, she's not going to get...
Goats. They got goats over
Yeah,
here too.
yeah.
Might skip to the goats. I like
So
goats.
that's crazy.
They're
'cause, like, when I
bastards,
look
but
at
like they're
our
cute at the
Highland
same
June,
time.
Highlands are shorter, you know, but she's a lot. June is a lot bigger. She's every bit of 900 pounds, probably.
You asked
close
this
to
guy
1,000
who
right now.
is swinging in town if he
And
wanted
she's
to hang
probably, what,
out, and you are
5?
nervous. Oh, good lord!
Maybe, yeah. That is crazy.
I'm sure you'll do fine, Flip. You're a fine host.
Mm-hmm.
With all the works.
Better than fine, I would say.
But, and she's got what they call skurs. So you can feel her horns on her head, but they're
I'm sure that if you trust things, you know, you just you think with your head on your shoulders, okay, not the other one. That's all I ask of you.
Yeah, that's more what you're.
He's
more what we're
6'4".
used to seeing.
Good lord. It is done. You finish your little arts. Lovely, Knuckles,
Look at that
lovely.
belted right there. Just content he is.
What is that
he's just
supposed to be?
chilling.
Such? What is that emote? It's like a. I can't tell if it's a hoodie or just a cat like opening its mouth very wide. I will skip to the goats, not the goats. Yes, the goats. Where's the goats? They were somewhere around here. Goat.
Kids.
Oh my goodness, you're so tiny. Hi.
Goat. Chicken. Chicken. Chicken mention. I love chickens. It can be both. You can make a hoodie out of
This
anything.
one here?
True. It's a cat? Okay. It's a
Not
cat.
anymore.
Fair enough.
What's up? I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Eugenics
Do you smell
IMO.
longhorn on me? What's the deal? Look at all of them.
Look at all these chickens.
He said that's grandma.
Damn, that one's horns are big as hell. Bigger than mine. You really wish bears were safe to pet? Bears, I mean, in theory. In theory they could be, in practice not so much. But it depends on how hungry it is and how used to people it is, I guess, more than anything.
What's up?
I like how the cows, like, a lot of ways, they don't, like, bite or nothing. They just kind of, like, try to lick your hand if you put it near their, like, snout. That's so weird. I guess that's how they do put food in their mouth, to be fair. It's mainly with their tongue, so I guess that makes sense. You can pet them once. Oh, the animal. Wow, Flip, wow. Dirty brain.
Oh, don't get up. Don't get up. Look at that thing.
I'm looking at that thing. Look at that thing. You wish you could pet the sea bunny, but this world is not ready for it. Put on a glove, you know? Put on a glove, you might live. It's just a genre of men.
Look at all of them.
It's more than just a genre, okay? It's a lifestyle, Flip. A lifestyle.
Could we just do the cow today?
Penderis, you think you need to fight the Chinese to get the
There he
pet.
is.
That's the dangerous part.
Oh my
Honestly, yeah.
He's tiny.
Good luck with that one. The Chinese government may not let it slide.
You don't realize it until you
Koala bears seem like a safe bet. They seem too dumb to function. Yeah, but they got, like, diseases, don't they? That's the one thing about koalas.
Oh my gosh, he is so tiny.
Well, let's get out of here before she
Damn,
picks up
she's
the
just
cat.
straight up lifting it. I didn't think these cows were that light. I thought they would be. I mean, I think they're still probably heavy,
Well, hey,
but how
listen,
heavy
this
can
is
a
2 out of
big
the
cow
3
be?
boys.
Because I
This
hear
is Mom and
they're
Dad, Keith and Natalie.
heavy.
But they've got a Facebook page, an Instagram. Are you on TikTok?
TikTok,
Yeah. They're on TikTok. I'm gonna do my best to link it down below. But
you
if
can
you
go
to their
see that, I
Facebook
guess.
page, you can get a hold of them if you're interested. You've got a whole crop of
5 a.m. They got my boy in a trap, or I guess my girl. They got my girl in a trap. It's probably safer to pet sharks than dolphins. Dolphins think with both heads. Ain't that just a dangerous truth? I don't like dolphins. I don't like them. They don't seem trustworthy. They think too much like people. Yeah, chlamydia. You're not saying pork to koala. Nobody said pork to koala, but you can still get diseases that are of that kind by touching them. Dolphins are evil, like actually. They're menaces unless like they want to not be. Like every now and again, they'll like save your life, and then like the other half the time they're trying to diddle somebody. Like I don't know, man. They're too unpredictable. One of your big goals is to pet a shark. If you ever get to pet a shark, I want you to rotate a shark. I feel like that would be funny. You rotating one like an idiot would be funny as hell. Same thing with most birds. Fair. Get rotated, idiot. They got him in the house. I guess it's to try to get the cow used to people, you know? Same thing with birds. No, like you're pretty sure it's documented that they actually will kill for fun. Oh.
Hello.
I think it might depend on the kind of bird,
How
though.
you
No,
doing?
like I guess
You ready to go
intelligence
outside?
based. You know, if a
I'm
bird is
alright.
smarter, I could see it killing just for fun. Cow. Those are pigs.
Howdy, everybody. It's the next day.
I thought they were cows,
and I know
too.
you want to know about what is inside my house, and we will get to that, I promise. But first, of course, I had to take care of the ponies, and I got to let the chickens out. Lady, what are you doing, honey? Anyway, as I was saying, I had to come out here and take care of my ponies and my pigs, and I've got to take care of my chickens, and I have a bottle baby inside my house. What did I get myself into? But guys, I am so happy. I'm so excited. I can't wait to go inside and give you the details.
Water's
of
gone.
Chad. But I really hope you love him just as much as I do. I know you guys will. This was a complete surprise. Oh my gosh.
Yes, pretty
I'm just
fun,
I'm super
pretty normal.
excited. I'm
Birds are the weirdos, but dolphins have been documented doing the following. There's a couple of animals that will kill for fun, cats being one of them. Absolutely. Cats will kill to show you affection. Cats will kill to just have a fun time. Cats will kill. Sometimes they won't kill. Sometimes they'll just mess with the poor thing just for the hell of it. And then I think they honestly rarely kill stuff to eat, at least house cats. Wild cats, I think, also have similar behavior, but like they're obviously more, did I say wild cats? Yeah, wild cats. Like they're more likely to kill something for food, but like they still do it slowly, kind of. It's messed up. Porcupine, torturing prey, and aggression towards other species. We love cats. We do. That's why we keep them away from everything else, so that they don't become heinous little CIA agents, you know?
be happier with him. He's as cute as a button, and I can't wait to show you. Everybody out here, though, is doing great.
Small horns.
Tito's still doing amazing. I had a little mishap with Hazel the other day, so I'm going to actually tell you guys about that in the next video. But everyone is doing fine.
It's a fluffy little
Everyone's
pony,
healthy
weirdly
and
enough.
Perfect. Isn't that right, Hazel? Miss Hazel's feeling a lot better. We'll go over that in the next video. Izzy stayed in bed. Bet that sunshine's gonna feel nice here in a second.
And these ones are just the normal ones. Normal size cows.
Maybe Blue's a mini.
Blue is not a mini.
The cat. The crunchy Luna. The piggy, it's Joel. I'm gonna toss you out a window. I hope you know that. It's a baby. Just a baby with the big old eyes. Creature. You love piggies? You would own a pig if you could? You had a Flameth giant once. Did you now? Flameth giant. How giant was the Flameth giant? I kind of want to watch this one. This little short here with these dogs. They look so funny. I don't know. Why did these dogs just look like that? What the fuck is this? Ew. I don't like that thumbnail. Gross. Just try to spit one of these things into each other's mouths or whatever. Nasty. Hey, have you guys seen this video? The 9.1 million views on a 26-second video of a mouse clenching its fist. Cold ones, yeah, cold ones. They be doing odd things. As big as your Latino thighs, a foot wide and 2 feet stretched out. Damn. There you go. There's the clenched fist. That was it. If you missed it, it's right there. That's all. I think that he only does it like once or twice. Oh, it did it again. There we go. That's it. How many likes does this video have? Damn well 500,000. The people are entertained. You are that rat. You are filled with anger. Have I seen them drink beer? You wish rats lived longer. Rats drink beer? Damn. They might be, you know what? Maybe I should get a rat, you know? That can be my boy. My drinking buddy. You would watch a minute of that? Of course you would. Not the rats, the Australians. Oh. Well, who cares about Australians? Have I seen them drink milk? Where did the word milk come from? Beer. My brain is like stuttering really hard for some reason. Ferrets. You need a nap? I need, like, whatever can get my brain working. Noodly fellows. Beloved. I'd be afraid they'd bite my fingers, though. I'm not gonna lie if I had one. That would be my fear. That's gonna just bite the hell out of my finger. Lazy ass. Nap sounds nice, beloved but very stinky. True. Your ferrets loved biting your toes to play. A random French clip. Okay. They're so cute though. They're so adorable. I think in a lot of places they're not even allowed. You're not even allowed to have them as a pet, right? Goth coffee shop. It doesn't look very goth, to be fair. Not the honking cat. Noodle. Tofu is refusing to leave the box. Oh no.
Tofu doesn't want to get out of his box. He really likes his box. We can't put this in your enclosure because it's just going to get wet and humid and gross. Come on. Dude.
The old ferocious little bastard, ain't he?
I know, you like your box. This one doesn't work for your enclosure, so come on. Come on.
Man wants the cave. He wants the cardboard
Dude,
cave.
There's nothing... How are you enjoying
If we're lucky,
yourself in
raccoons
this?
will be
It's empty. It's
domesticated
just
in
a
our
box.
lifetime.
Come on.
Possible.
Why do you want this box so bad? What's so special about this box?
I mean, they're already
We don't-
halfway there when you think about it.
We don't need this box, okay? This box is not good for your enclosure. It's just gonna get wet and sticky and gross. It's not good. Come on.
It's so stupid looking. I love it. It's just opening its mouth like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? You love snakes. Snakes are so cool and so cute. Let him keep his goon cave.
We don't need this box. You have other perfectly good hides. What is so special
My
about this
mans
box?
does not want to leave.
He's just waiting for me to try to pick him up so he can yell at me.
He would make for a great Californian homeless person.
He really likes his box. So what are we gonna do here, huh?
Oh, good lord,
How are
look
we
at this
gonna- how are we
thing.
gonna get
It's
out of this
staring her
box?
down, too. That's the funnier part. It's just staring her down.
What is that fucking... We need to leave the box. I haven't even come near you yet. I'm way over here. We do not
Fucking
need this box.
goofy ass little
Come on.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. You're angry. Come on. Come on.
I wanna like
Come
I would own
I
a
can't do
snake,
this
but
with
my
one hand.
mother,
Are you
the
leaving?
matriarch, is
Yeah,
very
he's
much
leaving.
afraid of serpents. She
Well,
does
now he's
not
on the
like
carpet,
him
which isn't any better
at all.
'cause he hates carpet. You're
She was
still halfway in the box.
traumatized
You
by
gotta
the
let the box
creatures,
go.
unfortunately.
Come on. Oh.
Disobey
That's him rattling
woman.
his tail. You're gonna fall. You're about to fall. You're falling. You're falling.
Oh.
Okay. No? Oh. What
No,
are you
he's
doing?
under.
I think he's taking the box with him. What is he? What is this position? You look like a turtle.
Not
Like this is your little
based
shell.
snake.
What are you doing?
Snake in a box. You know, this reminds me of
Okay.
someone.
I can't
Snake
see
in a
him.
box.
Who knows where he could be?
I
He's
feel like there's
definitely
a
not under the
certain
box.
character that's known for this.
Okay, you could have it.
I'm gonna scroll through the comments and I hope somebody's made a connection. Please, please, somebody has to know. Somebody must have made a Metal Gear reference. They are goofy. Goofy as the goofiest motherfuckers can get. Not a single person so far. I am shaking my head. Shaking my head. The internet is made for normies. And look at what they do to everything you love. Look at what they do to everything you love. You really want them to keep it? No snake references for you, SMH. We'll watch like one more video if I can find one to watch. One more. Look at that. Look at that guy. Flemish giant. Watch that one? Which is that one? Is this a freaking octopus playing a piano? I taught an octopus piano. It took 6 months. Good heavens. I kind of want to watch that. No, the other one? Names. Words, Knuckles, please. Point with your finger. This one? You're headed out. See you around, tough. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. Take care of yourself, okay? It was beautiful. I hope it was. Is it this one? Are you trying to watch the Animal Crossing villagers ranked by edibility? Knuckles will do everything in his power to not use words that communicate things in a more straightforward fashion. Ooh, that's a good-looking cookie right there. Now I kind of want one, but I have no access to them right now. Glob? It kind of does look like a bit of a glob, but... What? What the fuck is this thumbnail? Jesus, Sonic, 4chan? Insane things from DeviantArt. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. If we're talking about DeviantArt in that video, yeah, I can see why you would choose such a thumbnail. I'm watching the piano playing octopus.
Everyone is here looking for dinner. I'm looking for my next piano student.
Motherfucker walked into an Asian
first contender,
fucking seafood market and said that.
Too dumb. My second, too expensive. Third,
oh, well.
Too dead. But then I finally found them. The octopuses. Can I have this guy? Wow, yes, perfect.
They put him in the containment. Freed at last.
Buddy. We're home soon. I've always wanted to teach an animal piano, and in theory, octopuses have incredible potential. They are as smart as a 3-year-old.
It's literally that easy. It's literally that easy to get a new friend. Walk into an Asian food market. Pick one, take them home.
Amazing problem solvers, but what really sets them apart is that each of their 8 arms has its own little brain, letting them think and move independently. It's like 8 pianists in one body, and that's way too much potential to be thrown in a fryer. Yeah!
Does he know how to properly feed and take care of one, though? That's the issue.
You don't know it
I
yet,
hope he does.
But you're going to be the greatest pianist the sea has ever known. I wanted to make sure he doesn't do anything weird in the aquarium these first days, like hang himself, because now he's not only in captivity, he's in captivity with a YouTuber.
Oh, heinous.
Takoyaki got his new home, but before I can teach him piano...
You did not name this motherfucker Takoyaki, come on now. That's... Naming him after food, after saving him from being eaten as food? Come on now. You want that one? That is your son. Yes, that one.
He needs to start to trust me.
My child, beloved.
I think I have an idea. Taco, it's time to eat. You want it? First day, he didn't even want to take the food. I don't think he trusts me enough. The second day, he took the food, but as a thank you, he shit on me. Whoa, shit, what was that? But maybe that's how octopuses shows love.
It wasn't,
but as
okay.
the days passed... There he is. Whoa, 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 whoa. He took the plier.
He's gripping it. He's gripping that shit.
Taco, look what I got for you. It's an octopus toy piano. It's so perfect. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, he got it. Whoa. I think he started to realize that I'm the person that saved him from becoming takoyaki.
No, he's realizing you give him food.
Taco,
close
it's
enough.
time to eat. Whoa. Oh, shit. That's so scary.
He's dangerously close to figuring out he could probably get out of there. He can't breathe, but he could get out of there.
Finally, he was more comfortable. Maybe a bit too comfortable. What the fuck? He's super strong. Taco,
what did he expect?
Ah, don't eat me. Don't eat me. Ah. Now when Taco almost seemed to like me,
yes,
it was
my
time
food
to throw in his
provider.
first piano key. I really believed me and Taco could do this. But after watching him sit on his jar for 5 minutes straight, just staring into the void, completely ignoring the key, I was getting a little bit worried. But then, finally, he started to slowly approach it. But he thought I had made a boat for him.
Froze is having a fun time. You know, to be fair, there's not much to do in captivity, I guess, you know? Anything may as well be fun.
The next day, we tried again. Piano is fun. Who's your Asian parent? I am.
Oh no.
No!
That's so
Taco,
close, yet
you
so
miss
far.
it. Maybe it was even a mistake, but eventually Taco touched the key perfectly. So I quickly rewarded him. And
Okay,
then he
okay,
did
good.
whatever this was.
Taco, what the fuck?
And then he touched it again. His touching was getting more and more frequent.
One more. Whoa!
It's learning, it's learning.
Once he got the hang of touching it, the next step was actually pushing it down. But there was a problem.
You sure hope this video doesn't have a tragic ending? Brother, if it does, I'm actually killing myself. Taco, what the fuck? Yeah. He likes the hand, I guess. He's got a thing for it. He's like, give me the giant piece of food. I know it's there. It teases me every time.
Pushing isn't exactly natural for an octopus.
What the fuck is that? Yes, this is it. This is it.
He's trying to take that thing into his house.
Stuff, Taco should write a book on that. So I started redesigning the key again and again until we got the ultimate octopus key.
Okay, smart, smart.
And how did I know that?
Oh, amazing grip. Whoa, that's good. That's good. Whoa. Oh my god, that was amazing. Again, 2 times. 3 times. Stop spamming, Taco. Yeah, I get it. You're good at this. Wait, will you actually play it? Whoa, whoa. Good job, Taco.
Okay, Taco. Okay, I see you. I see you.
One key obviously wasn't enough anymore, so I started building Taco his own custom octopus piano, and he really supervised every second of the process.
This is an historical moment. This is the first time you're going to play your piano. Oh. Wow, Taco. I can't believe I'm seeing you with a piano.
But Taco did everything except playing piano. He sat on it, filmed it, lifted it. It was obvious that...
Poor guy, he doesn't know what to do.
So I realized I had...
Man said this one's a little different, you know, this one, this piece of whatever it is kind of big. Bro has no idea what is happening, but he's having fun. Yeah, he's just exploring. He could do one key, so let's give him a whole piano. It's a little quick, you know, but you know, 8 arms, 8 brains in those arms, big brain in the noggin. I think he can figure this one out. It's smart.
To show Taco what key to pull.
That's the key. There.
But he didn't want my help. And how could I be so sure?
Taco! Stop pushing me away! I'm helping you! Wait, you can push. I thought you couldn't push. No, don't.
Bro, gaslit him.
Me, please.
He said, I didn't think you could push. That's why we built you this piano this way, you dumb little... Nah, he just wants to push him when he wants to, okay.
Put your thing here. Thing here.
This day I realized I have absolutely no idea how to teach an octopus piano. So I started to look for help online. But all I could find was recipes.
I doubt that, but
eventually, though, I managed to come in contact with an expert, Luigi. Together, we decided to try something crazy. Teaching Taco using sound. Why is it crazy? Well, Taco doesn't even have ears. But with this science-grade underwater...
How's that gonna work then? Hold on. How's that gonna work?
Speaker, Taco can feel each note as a unique vibration, and maybe we can use that to teach him a melody. But after weeks of training, it was obvious that these vibrations couldn't be used as a learning tool. However, the good news was, it made him enjoy playing the piano more. Probably because every note now turned on his giant octopus vibrator. Taco was satisfied, and I was happy.
Bro, Taco was on that thing immediately. Taco pulled one lever and said, yes! Freaking wrapped himself around it. You can't take this vid seriously right now. You're laughing at everything. It's inherently a very stupid concept, but it's, you know, it's a good one.
Taco started liking piano, even if it was for unconventional reasons. But this wasn't music. It was just
Taco
random notes.
immediately turned this aquarium into a goon cave. He's just like you. Gross, you're a gross little man, you know that?
Once in a while. So I started looking into more proven methods for teaching animals piano. Take a look at this chicken. Now this cat, And now this human. What do they all have in common? Their keys light up, showing them exactly what to play next. I managed to build a piano like this for Taco. I think there's no way he can fail.
I mean, as long as he doesn't accidentally electrocute the poor thing.
But making a light-up piano is already difficult, so making one that worked underwater...
Oh.
Fuck. Was pretty much impossible. But after a week of failed waterproofing attempts, I think... Please don't stop working, please. Taco, beg with all your arms. Just please light up, please light... Yes. We got it. Now let's try it on Taco. Taco saw the light, approached the piano...
Okay,
and pulls the wrong keys. It was probably a mistake.
Bro doesn't know what light is, I think. He said, I don't know why this is acting up, but I'm gonna pull one of these, like always.
But then he did it again. No. And many more times. He has pulled every key that is not red.
Base Taco, the rage baiter.
Okay, so maybe he naturally didn't go for the light, but I rewarded him the few times that he actually did. I thought with enough training, he would start associating the lit key with food. But the days went on, and Taco still had no interest in the light.
Why does he look like that? He looks so out of it. I know he's had that same look on his octopus body since forever, but in this angle I don't know why he looks so like out of it. He's just like he's not there today. I don't know.
Taco, I need one out of your 8 legs to play the correct key. So I got desperate. I
does
changed
not
color,
give a fuck.
intensity. I even removed keys until it was only 2 left. And still, Taco picked the wrong key. It was time to face reality. Taco hates my shitty lights. This bulletproof method not only failed horribly, I was now completely out of ideas.
What if you lit every one of them except one? Would he go for the one that is not lit up? That, I think, would have been kind of interesting to figure out.
How could it be so hard to just show an octopus what note to play? But after many days of thinking, I had a realization. Taco is not a chicken.
Yeah, no shit.
I can't just apply chicken logic to my octopus and expect it to work. I need to figure out what Taco likes. And it turns out...
Oh.
It was crabs.
Damn, he figured that shit out quickly.
But how do I get the moving crab into every piano key? I think I have an idea. This is so dumb, it's crazy. I hope this works, I really hope this
He's gonna rage bait Taco by showing him some fake ass crabs in each key. That is like genius, but at the same time, kind of fucked up when you think about it. Cause Taco's just trying to eat, man. You know, he's just trying to eat and feed himself and stay alive. And you're tricking him with fake food that's not there.
Works. Crab rave, Taco. And somehow it actually worked. It didn't make him play the key, it just made him try to grab the crab. But he wasn't fooled by my design. I think what he really wanted was the movement. So if I make the lever move instead, maybe he will grab that and play a note.
That's a theory, for sure.
Okay, come on, Taco. Let's do this. He will pull, he will pull, he will pull.
Ah,
yes.
We figured it out.
Good job, Taco. Whoa. And he did it again. That's whoa, whoa. And many more times. This was working amazingly. Good job, Taco. Good job. Yeah. We're back, Taco. And every day, Taco got better at piano. And after 1 week, he could play 2 notes in a row. Good. Whoa. Whoa. The second week, this happened. Whoa, a chord. Taco started loving piano. He would sit all day looking at it, hoping I would place it in his tank.
That's one way to put it. I feel like he knows this is his only food source. He's just like, please put it in here. I'm starving.
You missing your piano? He even came up to the glass whenever I played. And at 6 every night, it was finally his turn. Come on, Taco, that's it. Whoa!
Okay, he's pulling multiple. The obsession.
I thought Taco was getting close to something amazing, but as the days went on, I started to realize something. Taco was no longer improving. It was like playing 3 keys in a row was his absolute limit. One more, Taco, you can do it. No, don't give up. And I kept training him, hoping for a breakthrough, but instead, our training went backwards. Don't do that, Taco. Come on.
He tried to escape containment.
Taco, what? At this point,
Taco's
Taco
rebelling.
knew how to play a few notes, but I don't think he understood that I wanted him to keep going, to complete a full melody. And for days, I was stuck trying to solve this continuation problem. Meanwhile, our training kept deteriorating. Nah, Taco.
Taco broke a whole key, bro. Is he trying to eat the key? It's like all the way in there. Taco, for sure. 3 seconds, brother. You'll get your food.
And it felt like my chance of ever teaching Taco piano was slipping away. Taco release. Whoa!
Oh.
You! At this point, I had given up. I had too much hope in you, Taco. I don't think an octopus can play piano. But even if I had stopped training Taco, he still came up waiting for the piano at 6 every evening. And eventually, this convinced me to give it one last try.
One more for Taco.
But this time, I needed something different. Something that could show Taco that he wasn't just playing keys. He was progressing towards a goal. But no matter how much I tried, I just couldn't find the solution myself. I needed a person that thinks so far outside the box that the box didn't even exist for them. His name was Gim. Together, we came up with an idea.
Some random ass engineer.
That was so ridiculous that it might actually work. We call it the crab elevator.
Oh my god.
Here's how it works. Every key press lowers the crab a little closer to Taco, and it's impossible for him to take it before it reaches the bottom. And to get it there, he needs to complete an entire melody. It's a progress bar octopus edition.
I see. That's smart.
Taco was intrigued. How do I get that crab down? First, he tried swimming into the pipe. Then,
just body check the whole pipe, bro. I mean, you gotta try everything at least once.
Looking for it. And finally, he tried to pull it down himself. Come on. Stop. And I started fearing that just because this was logical for us, doesn't mean it is for an octopus. But then he gave up. He focused his attention on the piano and played a note. And another one. Come on, Taco. Come on. A bit more. Yes. Yes. Taco. You did it.
There we go, Taco.
After practicing with it every day for a week, it finally clicked for Taco what I wanted him to do from the beginning. Now he always kept going, with a focus I have never seen before, to a point where the crabs almost became a distraction. Taco, don't let him get you like that. A distraction.
They fight him back.
His...
The food's fighting back. It's wild. You can see Taco's eyes widening. The realization hit him. Yeah, he got that freaking Johnny Neutron brain blast moment.
Melody. And at that point I knew that Taco was finally ready. After 4
Jimmy,
months
it's Jimmy, not Johnny. Jimmy Neutron. Why did I say Johnny?
of failures and breakthroughs, it was time for Taco to attempt his first ever piano performance. Okay, you ready? Let's play, Taco.
He's very slowly playing it.
More.
I think he doesn't see the crab. He's oh, okay. He's willing. He's willing to keep pressing things.
Taco, good job. That was amazing. I didn't know you were a blues pianist. That was amazing, Taco. And this wasn't the last time me and Taco played together. Whoa, 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 you already started without me. Taco, I'm in your band. We did this every day for weeks, and Taco always kept surprising me. Some days he was the best band member ever. Other days he did typical octopus things. What is this? Octopuses doesn't need chopsticks. Stop dancing, you're not a dancer, you're a pianist. But no matter what kind of day
He's a
it
man
was,
of many talents,
he kept
okay?
improving. Until the music Taco made sounded so good, no one would believe me if this wasn't recorded. You have a big range, Taco. It's like Rashmaninov.
Ooh, that's like 4.
And I almost forgot sometimes that Taco was destined to become someone's dinner. And now we're making music together. Taco had become more than I could ever wish for. So now it was time to give him what he wants. You will be happier soon, Taco. This is where Taco came from, and maybe this is where his story should end. But Taco is a pianist now.
To be made into food, no!
Never survive in the real world.
I don't think he can survive outside of captivity either, to be fair.
Taco, I think I just found you the biggest crab ever. So he's staying with me.
Ah, happy ending, actually. Happy ending. He's keeping it as a pet. Yippee! That's the best we could hope for. What the hell is it? Piano? Gun piano should be legal. Those are fucking not even airsoft. Paintball guns. What a video. That was by Matthias Krantz. Matthias. Mattias Krantz. 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 I don't know what to feel about that name. Anyhow, I think that'll be all. I can hear the winds outside winding. I hope it doesn't snow too much. It's supposed to snow. It's like there's another storm going by. I just hope it's not gonna make my sleep unpleasant, you know? That was a good video. It ended up being a lot better than I was expecting it to be, honestly. But I had a good old time with it. A good old time today in general. So thank you guys for hanging out with me, you know? I shall bid thee farewell. I hope you'll have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. I'll see you whenever I see you. And take care of yourselves, alright? Bye-bye.